Jake.
I'm Tanner.
It's still funny how, because we got a couple more messages. Angie's like, why does everybody think that your guys are acting different in front of the cameras? Possibly there is a little, but I don't think we are too much. I think you're seeing voices come out of our mouth
that you're not used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not used to mannerisms. I know that. Yep, this our video yesterday
got taken down.
Was taken down.
Yeah, is that just theirs now? Do they just own that?
Well, it's gone.
YouTube flagged us.
Yeah,
because we ended up playing music
at the end of the show,
and they did it quick.
Now I'm wondering.
I can't look.
We're gonna have to figure this out. Yeah, see, you got to flip it. It makes everything weird. I'm wondering if that's gonna happen with our intro music too.
I said that. I asked that to Joseph, but it hasn't so far.
But remember, the first day, it wasn't. Because we never played any intro music. Because we were playing...
But yesterday, he told me what it got flagged on.
Yeah, the Hootie thing. But there was like... Maybe they were just the first ones to flag it?
I guess you're talking about YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, our intros were being played before that.
Not on YouTube. Remember? Because we were playing them off of these pots, which weren't going to the...
No, we were playing them right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it was on.
So maybe it got flagged...
Because of lyrics, tones?
But I wonder if it didn't get flagged until it was not live streaming anymore and it was just on there. Does that make sense?
You mean after it was live streamed?
Like after it was live streamed, once it was just posted. I don't know. It's all stuff
technology.
That we'll figure out.
Stupid. I want to go back to the way...
Why are you so mad?
All
mad already this morning.
Used to be.
You're getting
where we had no screens.
A little pissy mood.
No, I'm not. I just hate technology. I can't keep up with it. I don't like understanding it. My brain doesn't work that way.
My brain hurts. Hurts my face.
Hello, I'm Jake, by the way. Do you know I'm negative?
Yeah, I know.
It's just who I am. I'm set in my ways now. I'm an old man set in my ways. Hate all the millennials.
If you text that word TV to 71090, you can watch us. I think I have to do a different link every day. Otherwise, it sends you to the previous days.
I woke up in REM sleep again.
That is the worst when that happens.
And I'm completely out of it. Live stream isn't working.
Yeah, you worked too fast.
You're just too quick.
Text live.
Oh, I was thinking about this morning. And did we say are you the reason Jim on Demand doesn't call anymore?
I don't know, maybe.
And 3430?
Well, 3430, he still tries to call in. We don't answer the phone as much. But Jim, I thought we had figured out he doesn't call in as much. He said on the
what
page.
Happened? Why? Because I feel like you were attacking these guys just like right after the JTX. You're like, screw them.
No, I didn't like.
Just getting off topic.
Off topic, especially because 3430 was real bad at it.
He really was.
He wasn't, because he would call in with his own bits.
But you're right. I think we created that because we allowed it to happen a few times.
Yeah, we allowed it to happen a few times, but then it started getting to a different. In my head, it felt like he was calling in, or they were starting to call in. Not because there was a topic we were talking about, is because they had a specific thing they wanted to talk about. And I think it happened once or twice where we were on a good roll.
Yeah.
And then it really hit the brakes. And then we had said, because Jim, most of the time when we talked to Jim was during games.
Yeah, then we stopped doing games, and then he was just kind of calling in.
Yeah.
I miss that guy. I haven't heard him in a long time.
And he said on the fan page or whatever that it's actually, when he does call, it's harder for him to get through.
I like this text message. Wait, Jake's not bald? I thought he was bald. No, that's Tanner making me out to be this swinger, short, bald man.
I've never said that you were bald. I said that your hair looks real.
Yeah,
and
but that's the same thing.
And I think if you text JT to 71090... Or TV to 71090, you can see the cameras and how real looking Jake's hair is.
So I want to play your man here real quick.
Which one?
That's Mr. Blake Shelton.
What?
I just got some audio
Why?
of him. You know
Why
you
is he
love
my
him.
man?
You know you love him.
I really don't. I think he's weird looking. I think he's got a oddly flat face.
Let's. I want to hear. He answered a few questions. I thought it'd be fun if we piggyback these questions and answer them here. Blake Shelton, by the way, is the cannibal. Is he the cannibalist?
He's a cannibal.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He sang the song about tasting people's lips.
That's
and
a country
bringing you
song.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's called
okay.
Sangria.
Is it a crossover? Or did it make it into any other genre?
Nope,
No.
nope,
Okay.
nope.
Cannibalism is only country.
Yeah.
okay.
That's a fact.
And they allow it. They don't care.
They not only do they allow it, they encourage it.
It's funny
They
that
encourage eating people.
country fans, if Blake Shelton or whoever were to sing a song about killing babies and eating them, they would be right behind it because a country singer sang that. They are so loyal to their music. It is unbelievable.
So loyal.
All right.
Stupidly loyal.
Let's see how Southern Blake Shelton. I haven't heard him in a long time.
My first job was roofing houses, and
I'm sure it was. His first job
Well,
was
it could
roofing.
be.
It's pretty hillbilly. I mean, that's really wrong to say hillbilly because I feel like I just offended some hillbillies that work on roofs. No,
it's very
pretty
methy.
Yeah. Methy? Oh, yeah. You got a weird theory that all roofers are meth heads.
It's not a weird theory. I've heard other people make that claim.
But why?
I don't know.
All right.
my
If
first
you're a
job
roofer,
was
I bet you know a meth head.
my first job was roofing houses in Ada, Oklahoma. I did it for 2 summers. Made me want to be a country singer.
Made him want to be a country singer because he's roofing houses and didn't want to do that, you know. So let's piggyback that. What was your... let me see if I can remember your first job.
Okay.
Oh, I think I do.
What?
Was it the game place?
Yeah, Mega Media Exchange in Green Bay, which is no longer there. I don't even think I got fired.
Tell me, yeah, you're still on the payroll.
I was definitely still on the schedule 6 months after.
Is that the same kind of like they used to have a place called Replay in Green Bay?
That's actually still there. But yeah, it's where you bring in your DVDs, your games, your CDs, and they give you money and then they resell them.
I remember going to one of them with my kid and we went to go get DVDs and I was like, wow, how they're expensive still for used old DVDs or games. I'm like, well, I don't want that Nintendo 64 game for $32. But the problem is where else do you get it, I guess?
Yeah, that is, because nowhere else is selling N64 games other than eBay.
Mine was, let me see if you can see how well you know me. Which, by the way, were you just part-time at your job there at Media Meta?
Yeah.
You didn't do it like a full-time
no,
going.
I wasn't
Did you
working
think
40
that was
hours.
going to be your gig? Did you go, this is it?
No.
Like, I'm going to go manager. I'm going to open up some up there in Coatmish.
No, my first full-time job was at DCI Cheese. It's now Saputo Cheese. I worked there for a month.
That's up by you?
No, that was right off of the Swamico exit.
Okay.
Right there on Velp a little bit. It was second shift. It was the worst experience of my life.
What could you thieve there?
Cheese.
Yeah, just
That's it.
handfuls of it.
You couldn't pocket it.
No,
because you had you were in a smock because you were handling cheese.
Yeah, I picture you in a smock. You got a little cover on your.
I couldn't grow facial hair at that time.
Did they make you still wear one or no? Okay, and a conveyor belt of cheese coming down, and you would pick and eat.
There was 2 jobs that I did. It was a slice line where you picked up 640-pound blocks of cheese.
Okay.
And then you cut it into like the size of American craft singles, like big long things that big, and then you put it on a conveyor belt and then that slices it. And then I was in a line called Cube where they would take big chunks of cheese and they'd cut them into cubes.
I don't like how you say cubes.
And it
Very
sucked.
Sexual.
And it was the worst. And then I was on I can't remember what it was, but I was near the Munster line, and that's where I ate the majority of my cheese.
I did that at Mancino's.
Was that your first job?
No, that wasn't my first job, but I did that at Mancino's. My God, I gained so much weight at Mancino's because that's all I did was eat pizza. I like this. This is a true country fan on the text line, or every country fan. That's not true. Modern country is not country. Man, did we hear that constantly?
Yeah.
My dad's girlfriend is a roofer, and he's a meth head, so I can confirm that.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
Yeah, my dad's girlfriend. Oh, girls.
My dad's girlfriend
is a roofer and is a meth head.
All right,
Told you.
Go on. Guess what you?
I already did. You were a hooker.
No, negative. Should
Call
have
girl.
Been easier. Hated my
stripper.
first job. Nope. Had a lot of them. Also, that was my second job.
Oh.
That was actually during my first job.
I thought it was Mancino's. No, Family Dollar, Family Video, Blockbuster.
I quit this job to go to Mancino's because I'm like, I can make this much just making and eating pizza with my friends. It's Purple Leaf Nursery.
What is Purple Leaf?
It's just it's plants and trees, and I was so bad at that job.
Well, yeah.
In my
you don't got a green thumb?
16 or something. I didn't want to work.
The only plant you just tried to roll them and smoke them. Every plant. You were trying to find a weed.
What a bizarre thing to do to a 16-year-old. Like my dad's like, hey, you got to go get a job now, and I'm like, okay. Well, my mom knew somebody at the restaurant who was looking, so they gave me like a full-time job. Not ever having a job. This is how sissy. This is how sissy we are anymore. Like our DNA is from our grandfathers and grandfathers where they're men.
Yeah, where they're working in a factory at 14, losing fingers,
popping right on a factory belt.
Yeah.
Well, now it's getting worse and worse. Well, in my time it was still bad, where they went from nothing to full-time job, and that is a bizarre thing. That's a rude awakening.
Yeah, that's not how things should go. You shouldn't go from no hours a week to 40 hours a week. You should have to do a mid job.
Now, you tell your great-grandfather that.
I don't have them because they're all dead.
Well, I'm just saying.
The one that I get.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that they would have just been like, there's no such thing as a no-hour time in your life.
Yeah.
They would have no idea.
Speaking of, do you have grandparents yet right now?
I have 5 grandmothers.
Okay.
5?
We're still alive?
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. 4. I have 4 grandmothers.
Still alive?
Yes. And 1 grandfather.
My one grandmother.
I guess 2 if you can, maybe 2 grandpas.
She died when I was 6.
Yeah.
My grandfather, one of my dad's dad, died when I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
Mom's,
do you have any memories of?
No. Not, I mean, a little bit.
At 12, yeah.
Mom's dad died when I was like 13. And then my grandmother died when I was 23 or something like that.
Your mom's mom?
Yeah.
That was? Okay. So then...
But I wasn't... Here's the thing. I wasn't close to it. This is real bad. It's not like I don't want him around. I'd like to see him and hear him and talk to him.
I'm not very close to my grandparents either.
So it didn't affect me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? When I went over to my grandparents' house, it was a thing like, I got to go over there. It was boring.
See, and that's funny to me because going over to your grandmother's house couldn't have been too much different than just staying at your own.
Except they didn't have games or they didn't have anything.
Like, did you have like a gaming system or video games at your...
No.
Because like I always grew up with video games. So when I went to my grandma's house for a weekend, it was literally the worst. Because I went from constant amazing entertainment in front of my face to reruns of...
That's what I'm saying though. But
what did you have? Like, did you just have board games? Like, what I'm saying is I had video games to keep me...
Well, even at that time, whatever my games were much more entertaining than going to nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My friends were there, even if it was like my action figures or my regular Nintendo that you didn't get super addicted to because there was like one game.
Yeah.
And you couldn't save anything. But the only thing that I like going over there is they had cable. So they had Cartoon Network that I could watch.
Ooh.
And that was fun for, a couple hours. But when you do it all day, because that's it, you get sick of those cartoons.
I remember one time I just got my PS2. And I was like, I don't want to go to grandma's because I don't want to not have my PS2. And my dad was done arguing with me because we didn't even start.
Did you take it?
Yeah, he was like, just bring it with. And I had Grand Theft Auto San Andreas or Grand Theft Auto 3. So here I am sitting about 2 feet away from my grandmother's wood box TV while she sits on the couch watching me beat hookers with a big purple dildo.
What a game. Times have changed.
They haven't, though. Have you played the new one? It's now red. That's the only difference.
We'll continue on. We only got through one of Blake Shelton's questions.
That's it?
Yeah, there's 2 more.
What was it? First job.
First job. Finding out a lot. That was an interesting segment.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about meth heads, dildo. It was great.
Yeah, I think we can 100% confirm that if you are a roofer, you are also a meth head.
More Jake and Tanner show next. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
By the way, if you ever want to get a hold of us, 866-916-0959. You can text us 71090. You can watch us on the TV.
Yeah.
All you got to do is text JT to that number, 71090. On the way, in a little while, $40 up for grabs to take from Jake and Tanner. Wow, by the way, hi, my name is Jake, and I feel like I'm getting had. I feel like I'm getting bamboozled here, and I don't feel comfortable. I told my wife to cancel whatever's happening.
Why?
Anyway,
what happened? I want to circle back to that for sure.
Tanner, the other host.
Hi, Tanner, and I am going to go to the gym later, but not in Appleton, maybe in Marinette if anybody wants to hang out. That's not true.
Yeah, wait a minute. You never want anybody to go to the gym with you.
Never. If you see, that's the one place that if you see me at, you are not allowed to come say hi.
Can you help me with something?
Yeah.
Because I went to Planet Fitness yesterday. Wait, get out. Get out. Not yet.
That.
No, we got cameras now. And Tanner started going under the table.
No, these are only inside jokes for people on watching the TV.
So I went to Planet Fitness yesterday, which, by the way, I'm just going to start bringing my food in there and eating off of it because I can. How clean that place is.
Does your Planet Fitness have the hand chairs? No, they're chairs that are shaped like hands.
Oh, those. Yeah, no, but you know, my
sucks compared to mine.
My yogurt place does.
You have a yogurt? What kind of? When did you become upper middle class?
Well, I don't know. We sometimes go and frequent yogurt places.
Like
we don't
frozen yogurt?
Yeah, we don't buy it. We don't
just
buy
call
anything.
it ice cream.
We don't buy anything. We just go in there.
Oh.
And tell the kids this isn't real ice cream.
You just take bags full of broken Oreos and it's like, this is your dinner tonight.
Well, that's my. I told my wife, I with that yogurt place or whatever. She goes, it's so much healthier for you, and I go, yeah, but you add on 16 pounds of just cookies and everything else. Yeah, it's the same exact thing.
You might as well have just taken a bag of sugar and dumped it on top of your healthy pistachio swirl. Okay, so why are you being bamboozled?
Wait, what were we just saying, though? Prior to that, Planet Fitness, you got to help me with something really quick.
Yeah. What is it? What is it, my little Padawan?
Wait, who's this person in the text line?
Why? What do they say?
No, I don't know.
If they're saying something racist.
Probably.
Is it that top one?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't think you understand what's going on.
Who?
They're talking about The Walking Dead. I don't think they understand what's happening.
Oh, I thought they were talking about us. And I'm like, oh, that's so rude. Anyway, now, the other gym that I used to go to until I gave it the big middle finger, and now I'm at the best place in the planet called Planet Fitness, is...
Maybe that's why it's called that.
They used to have showers that were your own showers.
Yeah.
Okay? Now this is weird for me now. I'm already uncomfortable with my body.
Yeah.
And I know other people are majorly uncomfortable with it. Mm-hmm. So when you are going to take a shower, walk me through what you do.
Does your Planet Fitness have changing stalls?
Right by the shower?
Yes.
Yes, they have one.
I go in there.
Okay, then what do you do with your bag?
I leave it in there.
You leave... Oh, but what if other people need to? They just leave their bags in there?
That's my changing. I'm still changing. I'm not done changing yet. I've just taken a break from changing.
Okay, so you wait.
So
but you can't just own the one changing room.
I own it for what? 4 minutes? It's mine.
Oh, see, I stay in there longer.
How?
I like the hotness getting to me and steam and Gary rubbing my back. Go on.
Yeah, you don't shower, right? So this is what I do. I have a weird OCD about my showering thing.
Okay.
So I sit in my shower room and they've got all the hooks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I will set up my clothes in
the shower?
No. In the changing area, in the changing room. In the changing stall, I set up my clothes in the order that I will be putting them on.
So do you?
Pants on first, then I drape
basically
underwear.
Take ownership of that changing room for that time.
Yeah, for the time that I am using it.
Okay, I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to have to start rushing through that. Do you also have the water coming out of the wall?
I used to do that. I just have the rain down.
Now, why don't you like the one coming out of the wall?
I do that one for when I clean my undercarriage.
You know, I did think about this.
But that one's got to hit you in the nipples.
I thought about you in the shower yesterday in Planet Fitness. Mm-hmm. No, none of that.
You sure?
Which, by the way, my wife, I go, I wonder if people have done that. And she goes, who cares? Just wash down the drain. I go, you're okay with that? It's like, wait a minute, you're fine with that?
Why is she okay with drain babies in public drains?
I don't know. I'm learning so much the more I talk to my wife.
But I guess she does have a solid point.
Yeah. But I don't know. She was way too comfortable. It just happens to her all the time.
The cleanup doesn't freak me out. It's the act.
Don't.
Well, no. It's the act that you're doing it about 4 inches away. Like, the only thing separating you is a really thick Ziploc bag, basically. So, like, you're basically doing it in front of people.
So that water's coming out of the wall. And you came into my head. Yeah. You come into my head in weird places. I'm going to start writing it down.
You should. I never stop thinking about you.
Aw.
Yeah.
So I went, well, geez, this water's just got to be hitting Tanner in the junk. How tall you are.
It does.
Because it's hitting me right up here in the chest.
That's what I said. It had to be beating you in the nipples. That's why I use it for undercarriage cleaning. Because the shower head that comes straight down.
Stop saying that.
Which one?
I don't know.
Which part?
Both.
Nipples or
shower
undercarriage?
head, nipples.
But the one
Drain
that rains
babies.
down on you, you can't really clean the...
Oh, no. Well, I do a handstand. That's until the
like
water.
you just twerk up on the wall and let it rain straight down and some comes out your mouth.
Okay, how do you do it?
I have the undercarriage.
Yeah, but how did you do it prior to that? How do you do it at home, you weirdo?
Well, my one at home comes down at an angle.
Oh, I see.
So I can go like this.
Okay, so if this is the shower,
like if this
is right here at my home, the shower's coming down.
Yeah, how is showers for you?
I flip up.
What?
My feet will be up. And then it's
you just Miley Cyrus up onto your shower head?
Yeah.
By the way,
it's slippery.
What is it like to
it.
buy houses for you where you don't need to worry about
I don't want to
placement for the shower head?
I don't want to hear this.
No, because like for you, a person who is, I would say, closer to normal height than me.
Oh, I like that. Thank you. I'm
doesn't
taking
mean that
as a compliment.
Doesn't mean your height is more attractive. Just saying it's closer to normal. Somebody said, what's the TV link? Text TV to 71090. Okay. But like,
the Jake and Tanner TV.
For you, the shower head's like what? Always above your head, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But like for me, I can't go buy a house that was built before 2003 because apparently everybody was short because I'll have shower heads that are right here. Then I have to dip down.
My nephew, same thing. Like when he uses the shower at my house, I'll yell from up there. I'm like, fix the shower head because it's always pointing like at a weird. It's going over my head. I don't like touching those shower heads.
I can't reach it.
I'm not a fan.
Get my wet stool.
I'm not a fan of touching shower heads because I feel like the more I touch them, the more it's going to break through the wall. I don't know my own strength. I got weird anxiety.
You believe that you are Captain America's strength and you don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
Or you believe your pipes are made out of multiple pressed aluminum foil.
You don't understand what keeps me up at night. I worry like crazy. Just worry.
I've never had the worry. Actually, no. In the farmhouse that we lived in, I had the worry of, I feel like that thing's only got like 3 or 4 more touches before it just snaps off the wall.
Did I ever tell you I might have my weird run-in with a farm family? I've never went and stayed the night at somebody's house, a farmer's house, but I did one time.
Everything's just a little bit. It feels like you've traveled back, doesn't it?
Oh my God!
It just does. For some reason, you can't modernize a farmhouse. It has to only be decorated with weird quilts and yarn blankets.
Things you never see. For me, anyway. Like I was running around with this kid. I don't know. He was a year older than me. He rode my bus. His dad was the bus driver / farmer all day, and then he would do the bus driving.
I'd love
when he
to
can
talk to a bus driver, by the way.
To see how much they want to.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to see
how much they want to off themselves.
Like how close they've gotten to hitting a child.
Right.
Because we treated our bus man.
We had a really good bus driver.
Okay. So I feel really bad because we used to call our bus man Old Joe.
Yeah.
Because his name was Joe and he was old. But he might have only been like 40.
Well, I mean, when you're 10 years old.
I only rode the bus in kindergarten.
Yeah.
That was the 1 year that I rode the bus, and then I realized that my parents didn't care if a 6-year-old walked himself to school, so that's what I did
But at that time.
But yeah, he might have been. I bet you old Joe is younger than what my dad is now.
I'm sure. But when you're at that age, yeah.
He's dead now.
I think you don't, until you're over the age of like 25, then you go, oh, I'm creeping up where I'm feeling a little older, or age happens, because I feel like when you're young, even in your 20s, you don't think age happens.
I think you might be saying 25 because of me, but I am different than I think most 25-year-olds.
Well, you're not 25, but I'm saying...
But I mean, like, me at 25 looked at age different than what a normal 25-year-old... Because me at 25 had a kid.
Well, and again, you're a wise... You're definitely not in your 20s. You kind of skipped. You went from like 21 to 34.
Yeah.
You like caught up to my age quickly.
Yeah.
Wait, because I know we only got a couple minutes here. Colton's younger. Colton is mature in different ways. But he's pretty young.
Like he has an AARP card, but he uses it for discounts to get into clubs.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. So that bus driver that I had, that was a farmer, went and stayed over to his house, right? And it was weird because you could go out and play with the cows. It was weird because they stuck me in a silo and showed me that this is what a silo is. And then when we had to take a shower,
exciting for just a second. Wait, why did you say we have to take a shower?
Because I gotta focus on this. No, really.
I feel like you're about to clutch your knees and cry. Like you're about to remember something like, oh my God, I had to shower with the bus driver.
What's wrong with me? I've been backpacking this for the last 30 years.
Oh, okay, so what did you do when you showered with the bus driver?
I didn't shower with the bus driver, but he goes, all right, you guys got to take a shower. And I okay. And I don't know why. Because apparently that's what those farmer kids do.
Shower? Yeah, a lot of kids do it. I don't think it's specifically
I don't know, but why did I? Why?
That's true. I don't know if I'm staying at a kid's house
and
at a friend's house
hey,
for a night.
You got to shower.
Yeah, I'm not. That's not a thing.
Maybe we were running around with the cows, though. Maybe that's what it was, because I remember playing with the cows.
Nobody plays with cows. What are you talking about?
Well, we tried riding them. We were kids, man.
I think I brought this up before, but did you have the kid in your school with the rumor that a cow?
Oh, ours was the other way.
That a cow? No, yeah. That's not even a believable one, because which kid is dead? That's the one that did it.
So we go down the basement, and it's one shower head, and it's all, it's coming from the ceiling, and it's all cement down there with one drain, because they're farmers, and they would get so dirty. They would have to go down there and wash all that mud off.
They didn't want that in the normal tub.
But I had to wash with this kid, the other kid. I showered with the other kid, and it wasn't like, that's weird, right?
How old are you?
I don't know, maybe 11, 12, or maybe even younger, 10, 11.
I feel like if you're 9 or 10, that's the end of when that's
right.
acceptable.
It was probably right around then. I found it like, I'm like, wait, we're just doing this? And then it was no big deal, but it was still...
Snapping towels.
I don't know. All right, I'm really going to try keeping on time today. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, so Matthews Tires hiring for various positions at all 6 locations. People love working at Matthews. Help them deliver superior auto service and apply now in person or MatthewsTires.com. I want to get back to that Blake Shelton and piggyback some of the questions he was answering. We'll do it next. Jake and Tanner Show. Still getting used to the buttons here. Hi, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. My name is Jacob.
My name is Tanner. You know what we should be doing?
We should be opening a store.
Like a brick and mortar store?
Yeah, not kidding. Just sell
Who's gonna
things in
man
there.
it?
Huh?
Who's going to man it?
What?
Like, who's going to be in it? Like, selling stuff. It can't be us.
Well, we will. We just won't open until 11.
Yes,
It's
it's kinda
11 to
when
2. It's our hours.
we could run it out of here, couldn't we?
I don't know. We can't even get a store on the online.
I don't think we've ever tried, have we?
I don't know. We should. We should be selling things.
I don't know. We had T-shirts and nobody was buying those either.
That's true. Boy, do I remember sitting at that table in that meeting.
And I fought.
Oh, you fought hard.
I fought for you people.
You
listen up, you text line BS people.
We were at this meeting. They didn't want to buy another 200 shirts or 100 shirts or whatever it was.
Yeah, they didn't want to buy shirts because it was going to cost money.
I'm more laid back where I'm like, whatever. I could care less.
Oh.
If you don't want to. I mean, I was on your side, but if they didn't do it, no problem.
Yeah.
That's fine. Tanner, on the other hand, is very boisterous. Is that a word?
I have changed my tune in those meetings, especially when it comes to our show. I could honestly care less at any promotion that doesn't have Jake and Tanner's in the front of it.
Wait.
But
oh wait! What do you mean you change? From when? When did you change?
Like in the beginning of my career.
Oh yeah, big time.
But now I will voice out things, and I was like, because we had said we wanted T-shirts, and we were going to do a yearly T-shirt at JTX where you go there, you can go get a T-shirt, and it's kind of a fun thing. We wanted them to look nice.
Yeah, I thought they were going to sell.
And
I was behind you 100%.
Yeah, and I said, listen here. They're gonna sell. It's gonna be easy to sell these T-shirts. Also, I wish they wouldn't have set up the T-shirt stand in a corner, away from all chairs and everything.
Put the blame on them.
But
That's
also,
the way to do it.
we didn't say that we had T-shirts.
That's another thing.
Because we were so really tightly wound in the beginning of the show because it was the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I mean, listen, once we start doing these more and more,
it'll get easier.
But I feel like if I was there, I would notice going to get a beer that there was a T-shirt booth. Wouldn't you?
Maybe. It wasn't really near the bar. It was on the other side of the room as the bar.
I guess.
Like, really, there was only... And you went up the main aisle. There was probably only about 25 seats that would have had to walk past it.
How many how much were the T-shirts?
20. Which isn't a bad price for a T-shirt, honestly.
And all goes to a good cause. I don't know if that's
I don't know
true.
who's... Yeah,
I don't even know
our
where any of the money
paychecks
went.
eventually.
Yeah.
Because it comes off the bottom line. But...
if we opened up a store, do you think they would sell?
I think the good thing about us opening up a store is that the company doesn't have to front any money. What happens is that we basically just... a company puts our logos on stuff, and when you buy a shirt, you're paying for the cost of the shirt and the logo and the shipping. So Woodward is completely out of it. Woodward doesn't have to front any cash.
I think we should just do
we
it.
wouldn't hold an inventory.
I think we should do it. Hi, who's this?
I don't know how to go about doing it.
3430.
Hi, 3430.
We were just talking about you this morning.
Yeah, and I was getting shamed by Jake because apparently I've scolded you a number of times.
I feel that you are you'll still call in, but I feel like you are a little, anxious to call, or there's a little anxiety because you're afraid Tanner might yell at you.
Yeah, Tanner's got a good habit of chewing my butt off for not being on topic and amongst other little things. What I really wanted to call about before I get hung up on is...
Yeah, that's Jake, by the way. Jake has the hang-up button.
I was hoping fans want a 3430 T-shirt.
No, you're not selling your own crap.
You have your own T-shirts?
No.
You can't just resell Levi's T-shirts.
Yeah, that's against the law, 3430.
Don't jump on the bandwagon of Tanner. Come on, help me out here, Jay.
No. Listen, I think it would be great if we had a gym on demand at 3430. Now, listen, none of you are getting any of the money. We created you guys.
Yeah, kind of.
But we're
basically your Jesus.
I think it would be neat to put some T-shirts up there of 3430. I think it would be really cool. I think they would sell. I would wear a 3430 shirt.
Would you? There's not even a snowball's chance in hell if somebody handed me a 3430 T-shirt that I'm wearing that anywhere outside of a pool.
See, here's another thing. People wanted...
Come on. Tanner.
People wanted sweatshirts and V-necks.
Girls wanted those V-necks. I wanted to get the girls V-necks too. Just I noticed because at the other radio station, that country station,
Yeah.
I know all my wife and her friends wanted those V-necks, and Angie will still wear that every once in a while. But the T-shirt she wears as gym clothes.
Yeah, the sweatshirts were going to be like $40.
I think they might have sold a couple of them at that price. But hey, buy 3430. We love you.
Bye. I don't think we wouldn't have done sweatshirts. Wouldn't have done very well. Can you see
Tanner's? We have one of these. Stand up really quick. Let me put you on. Oh, I can't. Oh yeah,
you can.
Let me put you just on
the main screen. If you text TV to 71090, you can watch us live in the studio. It's actually a lot of fun. That's a lie. I don't think it's that much fun. Oh, it's not much better. But this is
I love those JTX hooded sweatshirts.
I love this logo.
I do too. A
and
lot.
Then on the back, it says
95.9 Kiss FM, and right by it,
it says the Kings of Wishful Thinking. Yeah. They're really nice sweatshirts too. I just don't think we would have made them.
If you want to see the hooded sweatshirt, all you got to do is text TV to 71090, and you can get access VIP basically inside the studio.
And the reason people are like, we wanted yoga pants too. But the reason that I said no, or like I was against just getting V-necks, was because.
Oh wait, there was just one or the other?
Yeah, it was
rough.
Either regular T-shirt or V-neck T-shirt, and I thought more people would like a regular T-shirt than buying V-necks.
I guess.
That's my theory, because I don't wear a lot of V-necks. And my wife doesn't wear a lot of V-necks. She only wears either regular T-shirts or things that show her boobs.
See, I would think a V-neck does that.
Oh, no. Because V-neck only goes down to like here.
See, here's the thing.
A lady V-neck goes all the way down to cleave.
You're doing what you see, and I'm doing what I see.
Yeah.
And we went with your way, because at one point, I just don't care anymore, and you can't argue against you for too long, because you're an a-hole.
I am.
Yeah, big time.
I can get really mean.
No, it's true. I love you to death, but when you feel passionate about something.
Yeah, when I feel passion.
Yeah, and me, I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah.
But the V-necks, I do agree with you. I wish we could have done both.
If we could have done both, that's best case scenario. Lady T-shirts and men's T-shirts. But I just thought a man would be more likely to. A man and a woman would be more likely to wear a regular T-shirt than a man would be to wear a V-neck.
Yeah, because I'm the only guy in the world that'll wear a V-neck shirt. I look great in women's shirts, by the way.
I wore a V-neck yesterday, and I thought I looked great from the arms to the neck, but my boobs and stomach. If I look at you, I wore it was a white T-shirt, and I felt so muscular in it. If I stand dead onto you, you cannot be askew in any way.
Yeah.
I look so attractive. If I turn a little bit, it's like one of those magic eye paintings where it just pops out at you all of a sudden.
Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Andy.
Hi, Andy.
I just wanted to chime in on the shirt stuff.
What's up, Ands? Sorry, I won't ever do that
again. I feel like
again.
you guys would have sold more at JTX if they had the Dirty Dancing graphic on them.
I think we could get sued on that.
Really?
We sold posters.
Oh, I was thinking he was just saying like the actual actors.
Yeah, maybe. Man, that would have been hard. We didn't take that picture until like a day and a half before JTX.
I wonder if we would have done that, just like the outline of us, maybe some kind of cool artsy way.
Yeah, we could have maybe on the back.
I forgot all about that.
I definitely would have bought one.
Do you buy? Thank you so much, Andy. Do you hear that Dirty Dancing song more than normal now?
It's on a KFC commercial.
It's on a
now.
KFC commercial.
And it bothers me.
Yes, they totally stole it.
Yep.
Just like that stupid whatever other radio show steals all of our things. But they're syndicated, so they just it looks like it's their idea first.
Oh, the people who idolize us.
Mm-hmm. And I hear it now. If I go to a store, I'm like, oh my god, it's on. It's following me. I break out and dance.
It's like when you buy a car and you just notice that everybody, like when, don't you feel that way? Like once you bought your Tacoma, did you say in your head, what the hell, did everybody buy a Tacoma?
Everybody's
this weekend?
copying me.
Yeah, everybody is copying me. Which, by the way, I saw a Tacoma that I want you to buy.
Let me see it. Pull it up on the big screen.
No, I just saw it. I don't think it's for sale.
What year?
I think it's probably the same year as yours.
Well, I have one then.
No, this one's it's got a 2-inch lift on it. It's got big meaty tires.
Yeah, I see.
It's orange. You would basically what I saw,
like orange.
It would be my truck, but Tacoma sized. So
Yeah,
then
I don't
me
know,
and
man.
you could roll up in matching trucks.
Here's
Just one's a little smaller. You
the
would
problem.
look like my baby.
I don't like messing. I used to, but I feel like things go wrong when you start messing with the things.
When you start
when my
doing-
Jeep Wrangler, when I put the hockey pucks underneath to give it that lift. Or when I put my own lift kit on or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I started hearing a little bit more noises.
Oh, maybe. But man, Wranglers always make noises. I don't understand why you Jeep people like them.
Honest to
They're
God,
just
if it's not leaking,
four-wheelers.
one of my buddies said, "Oh, my Jeep's not leaking." I'm like, "Oh, that's great." And he's like, "I got to take it in.
Yeah.
Something's wrong."
I'm going to go drill a hole in the oil pan quick.
I'm sure you guys are actually looking. Wait, so I'm not sure if you guys are actually looking or not. This is a MySpace message, but I thought I'd tell you why I'd be a great producer.
Hold on. I'm going to write down a phrase on this piece of paper. And I want to see if they say it.
Okay. So you haven't read, obviously?
No.
Okay. Take from Jake and Tanner. Whopping $40. It's going to be happening today. Text TV if you want to be inside the studio with us to 71090.
Okay. Read ahead.
To start, I will make Jake feel good about his age. I'm a whole year older than he is.
How is he going to make him feel good?
You should have gotten more detail with that, baby.
Yeah.
I currently work with mostly men, so I know how to handle you guys and getting picked on all the time.
We don't pick on women.
Wow. I don't either. You make me sound like that. I like what you were really honest with that one text that said, I am a 40-year-old female and I feel like Jake is sexist. And you said, I make Jake out to be way more sexist than he is.
Yeah.
You should have even changed that a little bit because I'm not sexist, but you made it sound like I still am, but you just... Stop winking. Stop winking. You don't know how to do it.
Because I know how to say things to make you still a sexist, but still defend your honor.
I will like that. I will say I know nothing about the music industry or being a producer, but I think that's what you wanted. I also was working part-time at a bar in Pulaski, so there it is.
What?
Rip this up.
Why?
I don't know. It's
What is
Pulaski.
the weird thing about Pulaski?
Well,
have you ever been?
They have to
traveled?
read. They have to read as a producer.
Have you ever traveled to Pulaski?
I have. I've been there to that one place that has donuts.
Oh, that place.
It's wonderful. in there.
They're not donuts. They're poochkies.
Whatever.
They're Polak
Well, they have
donuts.
donuts in there.
Oh, they have other things than just poochkies?
I
or
think
whatever?
so. Unless we're at the
Pulaski
wrong-
has one of the most technologically advanced schools in the state.
Is it all like just audio driven? Video? Because they can't read. There's no words and books and stuff, right?
This is coming from the guy who went to a school that your Phi Ed teacher was a literal Holstein. And you just had to chase him. And then at the end of class, you had to put him back in his pen.
The same guy that had
They
a bus
still put a
driver
tracksuit
go
on
take a
him.
shower in a basement.
Yeah, you went to a school where your bus driver showered you with his son.
Boy, if you don't know what we're talking about, if you just jumped in, you got to go back to the last segment to hear that not out of context. Well, now we got to finish this in the next break. What?
Read what's Cindy Parker, I think.
Where
98, 96. She wrote, I have no experience, but I'll be perfect for the job. This is what I wrote.
I have zero experience, but I would be perfect for the job. I want to see if that's in here. We'll finish how she's trying to sway us into pick her as a producer through this MySpace message.
Facebook, man. People got to get there.
We'll finish reading it next. Well, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. My name is Jake, one host of this show. Tanner, the other. Two hosts of the show here. Tanner's the other one.
Hi.
FYI. If you're just joining us, you've never heard of the show before.
FYI is a slang term for your information.
That is correct. Let me finish this person wanting to be a
producer. Yes.
Producer. Let me go through it again. So I'm sure you guys. I don't know if you're actually looking or not, but I thought I'd tell you why I'd be a great producer. To start, I will make Jake feel good about his age. I'm a whole year older than he is. That doesn't make me feel good. I currently work with mostly men, so I know how to handle you guys and getting picked on all the time. We don't do that.
Yeah. We
would treat you with respect. I will say I know nothing about the music industry or being a producer, but I think that's what you wanted.
Kinda.
I also working part-time at a bar in Pulaski. I want to know if it's the bar that has the sink outside the bathroom right next to the bar.
That's good, though.
It is good because you have to wash your hands then. And I agree, but man, is it weird washing your hands in front of people because they look at you and they stare at you because you're making audible noise over there. Well, audible sound. Whatever.
What are you doing?
You're making noise over there.
How do you wash your hands?
Well, I'm just saying that you can. Well, no, because it's small bar, and you turn on the water, and you're washing your hands, so people look over to the left. And one guy over on the other side, when I did, he's like, "Yeah,
good job, man.
Good job. You really got in there.
No PP on those fingers."
So you might get those Pulaski people listening. Also, I knew nothing about bartending, but make it fake it until you make it, right? That saying doesn't sit well with us. Reason being is because the one dude used to say it all the time, that other station. Fake it till you make it. You don't know nothing about country. Who cares?
Be an actor. Just act like you like it. Oh, that bothers me.
No, I know when to ask for help if needed. Plus, I'm basically a counselor now, too, after working at the bar and here with all the dramatic guys. And being a bartender/waitress, I'm good at serving people, so I can get your coffee like a pro.
Damn right.
I do like that. Chalk that up. Gold star.
Damn.
Just get one gold star.
Right.
We need gold stars. I honestly just think it would be such a fun job to have, and you guys could use a woman's perspective on some things.
Shut up. We know women.
You tell us.
I know the crap out of women.
Yeah. You own one. You own two?
Two of them.
Yeah.
4 if you count the cats.
Right. Good luck with your search. I love listening to you guys in the morning, and the live feed is so much fun. Then she came back on and said, I wasn't exactly trying to persuade you to hire me, just
an impromptu...
selling myself.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that sounds bad.
Oh, we did say that we've always wanted to talk to a hooker.
Yeah. She said, anyway, can you not say my name?
Oops.
I'm at work and a few people here listen. Well, did we say her name? I don't think we did. We just called her a hooker.
I thought you did in the beginning.
I did?
I thought so.
You got to say those things earlier.
Yeah, if you want this to be anonymous, you have to tell us in the beginning because we don't read things before we read them. I yelled at Catherine Bracho for that because I thought we were getting a breaking news update from the newsroom, and all it said was, "Hey, I didn't put in my audio." I stopped down the show for that.
Can I be your producer? I'm probably terrible at it. I'm sarcastic. I'm 39. I'm probably terrible.
I'm probably terrible at it. Honestly, you're a front runner right now.
Oh, do I like that? I have good stories. I'm willing to do stupid stuff. We can be best friends. Plus, I own a moped. Oh my
Holy
God, Brandon!
Crap!
Brandon, you just shot first place.
Yeah,
in the line of people. Oh, I just love how he just said, I have a moped. He's just saying random things. Boy, you know our show. Even if you don't listen, you know our show, and you know how to get to our hearts. We love mopeds.
Give me that moped. I've always said, because I owned that moped for one summer, and it was the best summer of my entire life.
Well, think about right now how much gas you would save driving a moped to work.
I'd have to get up at midnight to get here just in time for the show.
Because they only go about 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, mine only went about 26. Got it up to 36 going down a hill.
36?
Oh, no.
That's so dangerous with those little wheels.
You should never be going that fast on something where you sit with your knees together in front of you. It's like you've rode a moped.
No.
What?
I don't think I have.
You sit like this. With your knees in front of you. Because it's not like a motorcycle where there's a tank in front of you. No, it's just knees tucked together like a good church girl.
Rather be on a Ninja or something. I'd feel more safe. Find Sydney's number. We need to call
Sadney?
Sadney's number. We'll do that right now. We'll wake her up. Another person that wants to be a producer.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently, we
Is dating Aaron.
Hey, Aaron? Aaron's the guy that we tried to do a little blind date because she didn't get picked at the JTX, so we did it on the phones here on our show a few weeks ago.
Where?
Apparently, she went out with this guy a couple times. We want to know how it went.
Her name is... I can't find her.
Oh, by the way, Brandon says, I am the guy that wants to be a producer that has a moped. I'm a guy, but I can also give a female opinion on things.
That's
I like
good.
that. Mm-hmm. Plus, I own a moped. That's my... there she is. Okay. Found her. Found her.
And then let's get this crazy person's phone number.
Oh, don't. Beth said we didn't say her name.
What?
Oh, crap.
Are you for real right now? Did you literally just say
I'm so sorry.
her name
I'm just reading things. And then I looked up at her name because she's like, you didn't say my name on the... Let's just move past it. Okay.
I cannot honestly believe that happened to you.
Now I feel like we have to give her the job.
I ain't giving her no job. I don't hire people with that name. Not sexist or racist, but if you have that name, back of the line.
Here we go. Calling Sadney to see if she found love.
It was on I thought it was on like the fan page or whatever where she had said, because my wife had said, I'm pretty sure Sadney is dating Aaron, or they at least went on a couple of dates.
Is Aaron?
Hey, Aaron.
Is he on the fan page?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
That would have been nice to know.
Hey, Sadney, you go on the radio with us.
Okay.
Hey, did we wake you up? Or have you been up crying?
I've been up crying.
Oh, yeah. We can hear it. Sadney, I heard a rumor that you went on a couple of dates with that Aaron that we set you up with.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah.
How did that go? You guys
It was
dating?
really nice.
Are you dating? Is he the one? Are
Like,
you
is
marrying
he
him?
your
Are you going to have
boyfriend?
babies?
Is he your throw pillow yet?
Nobody can replace him.
No, he's not my throw pillow.
What? Tell me. Wait. Do this. This is a great question. What don't you like about him? What was the one thing that you were like, oh, I don't know if I like him? What did he do?
Nothing really. He was just really nice. I just like to have a hard time hanging out with people.
Well, yeah, because you got to run away every 5 minutes to take
your suppository.
Suppository.
No, hold on. So you guys went on a couple of dates and it went well, but since you don't want to hang out with him, like since you think you're not good at hanging out, you're just not gonna anymore?
Yeah, pretty much.
No, there's got to be something.
Yeah,
there
what
has
was
to
the
be.
issue?
Is it? Does he talk a little weird? Does he have
Is
a
he shorter
speech
than you?
impediment? What is it?
He's got to be shorter than you.
He's actually not shorter than me.
Well, then what's wrong with him? Why don't you want to pursue things with Aaron?
Hey, Aaron.
With Hey Aaron.
I don't know. He was really nice, actually.
Okay,
are you still at the
saying
Very
that.
respectful of women.
Wait, what?
Very respectful.
Listen,
so you're
Sadney,
at the age where you don't want that.
Right,
You
are
want
you-
a guy to call you at 2 o'clock in the morning
and just
hit
want
it
it.
and quit
Yeah,
it.
that's exact. Is that it? You want somebody to kind of treat you a little worse?
No.
Then what? There has to be, Sadney, be honest. You know our show is built on honesty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have any complaints about Hey Aaron. He was really nice.
Well, then why don't you want to go on another date with Hey Aaron?
Oh,
what? You know what it is?
Oh, what is it?
You're not ready to settle yet. Like, you're not ready to start
Settle?
dating a guy who
That's
doesn't
funny.
meet your attractive
Maybe
level.
that's what it is. You like going on a couple dates with him, but now you want other fish in the sea.
Well, it's just,
No,
I don't
Hey
think...
Aaron isn't ugly. He was very good looking.
No. We're saying that's fine that he's good looking, but you want it. Let me say this the other way. You want to taste other fish in the sea.
Ew. I want to die.
Yeah.
So, did you? How far did you get? Did you kiss?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go farther than that?
Did you make out, which we like to call rounding first?
I don't really know the bases.
Did
but
it get
I don't think so.
did it get to the point what your T-shirt said?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Which I call that a ran past first and you forgot that that's baseball.
Yeah, you went right into the dugout.
Oh,
Tongue
oh
first.
yeah, you slid in.
So Sandy, wait. Did you do the bump? Did you tickle time?
Just definitely not.
Oh, so he is ugly.
He's not ugly.
Would you tickle time, Aaron?
Hey, Aaron. I gotta find a picture of Aaron.
I don't know him that well.
What?
Oh,
Okay, when was the last time you talked to him?
Boy, I don't like this at all. She's not being honest with us.
I think I talked to him yesterday. I am being honest.
Wait, okay, so you're still talking to him? You're still somewhat
No, because
interested in him?
No, because yesterday he was like, "Do you want to hang out?" And I was like, "You know what? I really don't think this is working out. Like, you're really nice."
Okay, wait a minute. Can we call? Would you stay on the line with us if we call? Hey, Aaron, will you stay? Because we got to figure this out.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna put you on hold. Okay,
Yeah.
do not go anywhere.
Okay.
We're gonna call Hey Aaron. We're gonna figure out what he did to ruin our Sadney. How can you
Yeah.
make Sadney even more sad?
I just like this guy who said, I'll disrespect her if that's what she wants. Like, she only had nice things to say. It has to be a looks thing now, right?
I would think we're gonna call. Do you have his number?
I will figure out what his number is, babe.
Thanks. Also, on the way, take from Jake and Tanner.
Yeah, it is.
$40 up for grabs. It's going to be sometime during the show. I got that scheduled for 8:05, but that was yesterday, so I think I'm going to move it around. Maybe in the 7 o'clock hour.
Do we remember what his name was?
Hey, Aaron. We've been saying it like crazy.
Yeah, I know, but
Here, I got an
most
idea.
people have two names.
Hey, Sadney,
Yeah.
can you
Go on the
text us,
yeah.
Facebook us his number? Love you. Put you on hold. Facebook us.
Okay,
We'll be back
thank
with you in
you.
a second. On the way, we're going to figure out what's wrong with Sadney or what's wrong with Hey Aaron. We're going to do it next with the Jake and Tanner Show. Well, good morning. We got Sadney on the line. I'm going to talk to her in a minute. We want to call her blind date that she had a few weeks ago, named Hey Aaron, because apparently something went wrong. She says he's a really nice guy, he's good looking, but she just don't know. She's not being completely, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because she says he's good looking, but nothing about that means anything. Did she hang up?
Oh, she might have. Sadney, you got to call back. We're going to be going live with you here in just a second. By the way, it's a Jake and Tanner show. My name is Jake, and I suffer from a lot of different anxieties, if you don't know anything about me.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
that's
completely broken. Tanner says if I was a toaster, he would have returned it to Kohl's. From a long time
ago. Remember that phrase? Yeah, if you were a toaster, I would have returned you.
Because he's broken.
Because you just don't work right. Hey!
Wait.
My name's Tanner, and I think I had a tonsil stone yesterday.
I got to write that down. Because we got to swing back to that. But
Because
I want to pick up this
know. Maybe it was either that or just a hunk of food. But
tonsil stone.
I gotta look up what a tonsil stone looks like.
Hard no. There's so many things that we have to talk about today.
Yeah.
Let me answer this. Is this Sadney?
Yes.
Sadney, what happened? Why did you hang up on us?
I didn't know you.
I like how we just yell at people for hanging.
Drown her out with music.
I know it. Sorry about that. Sadney, are you there? I'm just kidding. It's so loud. I'm gonna call this Hey Aaron.
Yeah.
You think he'll answer, Sadney?
Yeah, he's probably listening right now.
Oh, good. Why? Did you guys talk about us a lot? That must have been the problem.
Oh,
Could be.
well, no, he goes to work really early and listens to you guys out.
He goes to Berkeley.
No work.
Oh.
Really. We don't have anybody who goes to Berkeley.
Got a lot of DeVries.
We got a whole bunch of DeVries
Hey
and
Aaron,
Phoenix.
go on the radio with us.
Hi. Okay.
So Sadney said at the first date you said I love you to her.
Yeah.
I didn't say
That's
that.
for sure true.
Hold on, Aaron. Why do you think things fizzled
I don't know.
between you
Wait,
and Sadney?
is that? Do we think it fizzled? Did she say that?
Yeah, she said,
Okay.
yeah, because he just texted her yesterday and said, hey, do you want to hang out? And she said, absolutely not.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
So
That's harsh.
why do you think things
That's
fizzled?
me. I'm rude.
She's just not looking for a relationship right now.
Now, do you because
so
you like her,
did
right?
she hit it and quit it?
No.
No.
What was it?
Well, I'm just asking because you like her. You think she's beautiful. You could spend the rest of your life with her.
You want to make her smile?
Yeah, I definitely would like to make her smile, yeah.
Yeah. And so, my God, Sadney,
That's why you're then.
poor Hey Aaron.
Yeah.
You got him crying on his way to work this morning.
I know, he's really nice.
Is that what it is?
Okay.
Did he tear up? What is wrong? He doesn't care. He's here listening. Let's nitpick him.
Yeah. Well, no, I wanna nitpick Sadney now because Aaron seems like a sexually attractive male
I'm
with a good career
super attracted to him right now.
who only wants to satisfy Sadney's needs.
That's all he's there for.
And Sadney, it just wants to. Do you want to be alone or do you just want somebody better?
No, he's really nice. It was just like too many people wanted to do things with me all in one.
Oh
It
no,
was
man.
frustrated.
That
And
sounds
then
like
I
a
was,
problem.
Like, frustrated that so many people wanted to hang out with me, and I was like overwhelmed.
Wait a
And
minute.
then-
Wait. You're saying after the dates on the radio, after we were talking to you on the radio, is that what you're saying?
No, it was just like I got back from Tennessee, and it was just like social obligation after social obligation, and I just felt like I'm like, like drained because like I've just been talking to people.
You must
and-
not. You must
Hold
not
on.
like his hair or something.
So
No, he
no,
has fine hair.
no. What she is saying is that she met somebody who had nicer hair, and she didn't want
I didn't
to.
meet anybody.
Text line says this, Sadney. Ladies don't want really nice. Would it be
That's
better?
true.
Hey, Aaron, Aaron, tell her how nasty she is. Call her some names. Oh, radio friendly names though.
I have nothing bad to say.
Aaron, when
Yeah.
were you disgusting last? What's the last disgusting thing you did?
Yeah, it's a great question.
I I don't know.
How
Oh,
about-
come on. Men are disgusting all the time. Did you smell the paper? Did you treat yourself like an amusement park in a public bathroom?
While smelling the paper. You know why? Because Sadney did.
Yeah.
Sadney did
Yeah,
that to
Sadney told
herself.
us that. She went to a Culver's and she added some weight to her body.
That's not fair. I think I have hemorrhoids.
Oh, you are perfect, Sadney. So I like this text. So wait, Aaron's nice. God, Sadney, you make me want to jerk the wheel.
I like
I'm
this.
sorry, I suck.
I'll take Aaron. Someone said.
This one. I have nice hair. I'll disrespect her. I'm not looking to make anybody happy.
You don't have to have something bad to say, but some cockiness goes a long way. What do they mean by that?
I don't know. That's not really my thing.
I know. I get it. No, I understand that. I don't like that. I know a lot of guys. I do know guys who are cocky, and I can't be that. Do you think I'm not cocky? Do you think I am?
I don't know. Maybe.
What?
Well, depends on your mood.
Yeah, that's
Aaron,
true.
what do you
I don't
think
think
your
you
worst?
are.
Aaron, what do you think your worst quality in a relationship is? And we'll see if Sadney agrees.
Oh, I know this one.
I know this one.
I know this one.
Wait, I want to hear.
No. Let's see if
I want her to say it, and then
No, because Aaron has to say it. So then if Sadney's is different, we know. Aaron, what is your
Okay.
worst quality
I
in a
would
relationship?
Too nice. I don't want to
I
hear it.
like. I don't know how to word it. Like, I don't want to say needy, but like a little.
Oh, you're a clinger.
Are
You're
you
a clinger.
Are you clingy a little bit?
I feel it already.
Like a little bit,
Yeah.
but not like a
Well,
lot.
I bet you Sadney's going to say that.
Sadney, do you believe? What do you think is his worst quality in a relationship?
Hey, Aaron, don't take this personally, okay? Your apartment
Oh, well,
low-key smells
that's
like
bad.
beef
Wait,
Hold
Hold on, everybody shut up.
Hold on. Sadney has the mic now. Go ahead.
I think when you first walk into your apartment, it has the initial smell of beefaroni. But it's okay, because beefaroni is honestly
I-
pretty good.
My cousin's girlfriend said when she came in the last time, she said it smelled like meat in there, and I don't know why.
That's not a quality.
Hold on. Also, Sadney, it sounds like you got back to the apartment. Did you get to find
That is so
the culprit
funny.
of that meat smell?
It smells like beefaroni.
No.
So when you see Hey Aaron in your head or you think about him, do you just automatically think beefaroni and you can't get
like
past
Chef
this?
Boyardee. Do you see him with a big puffy hat?
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I see him.
Okay.
That's-
Aaron, what? I have a few more questions here. So many. Aaron, what's Sadney's worst quality in a relationship?
He's not going to say it.
No, he will.
I have so many
Like-
bad qualities. It's hard to pick one.
Well, see, that is her worst quality right there. She's very negative towards herself.
Wait a minute. So that's not just a radio
That's-
thing. That's when she's out sitting at a table with you, just you and her. She's saying bad things about
No.
herself.
No, it's not. It's not nearly to that extent. She's not actually that bad. Like, she just says things sometimes that are like.
Is it
Don't say
kind of?
that.
Oh, okay. Is it kind of like she says things where she's somewhat fishing for a compliment?
I don't
I'm
think she's
not
really
fishing
fishing for
for
compliments. She doesn't like compliments that much, but like,
Compliments make me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
compliments
don't know how to
Yeah.
respond to them.
Okay.
like she says it more as a joke than anything, but it still is like
It's
I don't
not
know.
funny. She's not funny.
She's funny,
Oh.
but like
So-
just I don't know.
I want to know where they went on their first
That's what
date.
I was just going to
Yeah.
ask.
Aaron, where did you take Sadney to woo her?
Play bistro.
Okay, that's not bad.
Play Bistro.
Never heard of it. Where was the second day? Was that just your apartment? Beefaroni?
Yeah.
It was beefaroni, and then she was actually my date for a wedding.
You don't take a second date to a wedding.
I don't know. Maybe that was kind of fun though. Dancing.
Yeah.
wine.
Was it fun?
Oh.
Sadney, was the wedding fun?
Yeah, the wedding, I don't know, they played like a weird kid song that I didn't know, but other than that, it was fun.
Sadney, since you don't know those people, how likely will they get a divorce? But do you think they're going to last forever, or do you think this is just like a pregnancy marriage?
I don't know. They already had a 2-year-old kid. So I don't think
That's the reason they're getting married. A lot of pressure.
Yeah.
So, Sadney, will there be another date for this? Hey, Aaron.
Oh no, she already.
You don't have to answer that.
No, you already did yesterday, didn't you, Sadney? Didn't you tell him that you want nothing to do with him because of his meat house?
No, I didn't say nothing.
So,
to do
Sadney,
with him.
will there be? You know what? Let's hear a plea. I want to hear that, Aaron. Tell her you want to go on another date.
I'm not
No,
gonna.
that's me. He doesn't have to say
Not gonna
that.
beg.
I'm not going to.
Which I would like to say on the text line, everybody is turning their back towards Sadney now. You're getting a lot of hate now because a lot of people are liking Aaron.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to find.
Would ever decide to go on another date? I definitely would, but it is what it is.
Sadney, are you going to?
Maybe.
Don't want to shut that door. You want to go out,
Yeah,
play
I'm
your
fine
options?
Fine with a maybe.
Hey,
I have
Aaron.
no other option.
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Do you have
Yeah?
any other women that are trying to date you?
Absolutely not.
No, so you're not playing the field at all? Also, this would have been a great time
No,
to say
I
yes.
I don't do that.
How old are
What do you mean
Aaron?
you don't do that? You don't date?
No, it's like if I want someone's attention, I give my attention to them. I don't disperse it amongst the masses.
So you're saying you're not a whore like Sadney?
Wow!
You're not a street. You're not a street walker. Kidding, Sadney. We love you.
No, I would
Don't
say
take that to heart.
that type of person. Yeah.
So, Aaron, what have you named you and Sadney's first kid in your head?
Richard.
Oh, you actually have done this. Oh, that
No.
was a very quick name.
Nobody names their kid that.
Thanks, Aaron.
No,
what's-
Richard is what I want to name the next dog that I get. So,
Wait, hold on. What's your last name?
I don't really know. Should I even say that on the radio?
You do whatever you want to
Hey,
do.
you can do whatever you want. My last name's
at
Schramm.
work, so I'm at work. So I don't know if I should say.
You don't want them to know what your last name is?
Doesn't everybody actually already know at work that your last name is whatever?
Yeah.
No, they know my last name, but they don't know I'm not working right now.
Where are you at right now? Are you hiding like in a closet?
Oh.
Of sorts, in
Okay.
office.
Oh, he's friends with his boss. Don't trust anything he says.
Ooh,
But his
what
boss
is it?
doesn't listen.
No,
so.
but there's other bosses that are above that.
Do you not like his boss?
Hi, Aaron's boss. No, they're friends. I've actually never met him.
Okay.
So why are you saying...
Hey, by the way, Emily just jumped on the text line. Emily says, tell Sadney Aaron sounds perfect, and I'm going after him if Sadney does not.
Dude!
Sadney, do you want Emily to go take her
Emily
chances?
is also gorgeous.
Emily has pink hair, and I love her.
Okay, that didn't answer our question.
Yeah, if Emily and Hey Aaron want to date, then they can date. Whatever makes them happy.
You're just the worst, Sadney.
Why
I hate that I like you so much. All right, I gotta go, guys. We gotta get into commercials. We
Yeah.
love you. You take care. We're gonna check in later, okay?
All right, love you guys.
Make good
Okay,
choices.
bye.
Remember, Jesus is watching. Always.
Always.
Love you. Go back to sleep.
Okay, this is my favorite text from the person who said, I have nice hair. I'll disrespect Sadney. I don't need to make anybody happy. Just text in again and said, I'll disrespect Aaron too. I don't care.
I'll
I
do
like
either
you.
or.
You're my good person.
All right. Well, we didn't get to things that we were supposed to get to. We're going to get to a lot more things here next, including, would you freak out like this over a marriage proposal? I think she embarrassed herself. Ooh. And this woman just confessed to murdering her boyfriend, but she did it in such a weird way. The murder, actually.
Wait, the murderer confessed it
You know
in a
what?
weird
Actually,
way?
I'll give you 3 guesses. There's no way you're going to be able to guess how she killed her boyfriend. Wait.
I'll do it
down.
next.
We'll do it next. Jake and Tanner Show. So we got the big screen. Somebody, Pangers, our online producer, just sent us a
picture on the
meme.
fan page that I think is so funny.
No matter how I read this sign, I still have questions. Carpet for your only whole $99.
Or carpet your hole for only $99. but the hole is WHOLE.
Okay, so how would that sign really be read? It would be carpet for only $99. Or carpet your whole what?
It doesn't say home. Like, it should be home or room or something, but the sign only says... Because it's like, this sign is on 3 different pieces of paper on 3 different windows. So carpet 4 is on 1 piece of paper. Your only is on the middle. And then whole $99.
Isn't that funny? How normal people would have read that. Just like you did.
Yeah.
I didn't read it that way. I read it as carpet 4, your only. I read them at 1 piece at a time.
Yeah.
I did not put them all together.
But either way...
It doesn't. None of it makes sense. Yeah.
Carpet for your only hole.
Hey, love you guys. You're awesome. Plus, if Sadney wants to check out the sea, I'm just out here swimming.
Who's the... Oh. Oh, that's
0767.
There's plenty of fish in the...
Which, by the way, Emily, if you're listening, we're just handing out your number all willy-nilly to any guy that wants it, apparently.
Yeah.
Aaron said, hey, you can give
that to me.
My name to Emily, and we took that as, hey, we'll just give Emily's phone number to you. Sorry, Emily. He seems like a nice guy. I don't think he's going to wear your skin as a suit.
Probably not. He looks like a nice guy. I've been scamming on his Facebook. He's very attractive.
He's not going to make your bones to wind chimes, but it would be great if you came into the studio and signed a piece of paper to we're not in on this anymore.
Yeah, so if somebody gets murdered, it's not on us.
It is a Jake and Tanner show. My name's Jake. Good morning.
My name's Tanner. Good morning.
And I don't know, this is the funeral of President George H.W. Bush. Oh, we might be able to put some videos up here in a second.
Did you see his stupid dog sitting next to him?
I didn't watch it. I only listened to this audio.
No, there was a picture, because George H.W. Bush had a service dog.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of that service dog, which is a beautiful little yellow lab.
It's got to be sad to see. I can't say I'm glad I didn't see it.
laying next to the casket.
I'd still be crying.
Yeah.
So the funeral for George H.W. Bush yesterday, and George W. Bush, his son, gave a powerful, emotional eulogy.
Last Friday, when I was told he had minutes to live, I called him. The guy answered the phone, said I think he can hear you, but he hadn't said anything for most of the day. I said, Dad, I love you, and you've been a wonderful father. And the last words he would ever say on earth were, I love you too. To us, he was close to perfect, but not totally perfect. His short game was lousy.
Like George W.
He wasn't exactly Fred Astaire on the dance floor. The man couldn't stomach vegetables, especially broccoli. And by the way, he passed these genetic defects along to us.
Which, it's weird because you can say those things. He can say that because how old was he? 94 years old?
Yeah.
So he lived a really great life. And I was taking this as when I had to do my dad's eulogy, he was only 54. So it was weird to joke. Does that make sense?
Because it wasn't peaceful.
No, it wasn't peaceful at all.
It wasn't expected. I mean, you don't expect a 54-year-old.
Right, so if you kind of just joke, it's like it felt like it was really insensitive.
Yeah.
Those are the funerals that I like. Gypped on the parents. Really hard.
Why, do you wish you could make more jokes at your parents'
really
funerals?
I wish they were around a little longer so I could get jokes.
Oh, well, now you just made it sad.
Well, I didn't want to make it sad. I'm sorry. 54. If you don't know this about me, 54.
Mm-hmm.
And how old was my mom? 67? Something like that.
I know we did the show that day, and it felt weird.
We did do that.
It was like, because our show started at 2. This is back when we were doing an afternoon show. And you got a phone call at like 1:45, and I was...
Yeah, it was really close to going on air.
Your phone rang, and I said, and you just looked at it, you're like, oh, here we go. And I was like, I'll walk out because I knew it was getting close. You had just come back from Michigan. And then I left, and then at like 1:55 or something, we were about to go in the studio, and you were just like, yeah, well, Mom died. And I was like, do you want to go home?
Well, it was
like,
just
I could
weird.
run a best of.
Well,
and you're like, no, it's fine.
Because
But I get it.
she
You're
was back
Michigan.
in Michigan. We were in Wisconsin, and I knew it wasn't just out of the blue. I knew this was happening. You know what I mean?
You just
For
got
a
back
year.
from your goodbye trip because that's what it was.
And that was bizarre. Knowing, because I knew in my head that was the last time I was going to see Mom. Even though I told her I'll be back, I said, "Hey, I'll be back." But I knew I wasn't.
That I know I will eventually have to go through that, but
maybe not. Maybe she'll live forever.
I don't know how I would have been able to just leave.
Yeah, I know. I feel really bad about that.
You know what I mean? Like, I know you had to. You have a family and a life over here.
Yeah, no. I could have stayed. I could have stayed. I'm not extremely close to my mom or my dad, but I mean, I'm close enough to where I could have stayed to the end.
Eventually, you would have had to leave.
I really feel like I wasn't a man. I look back at that's one of the things in my life where I went, that was such not a man of me. Because I ran away from. Now you gotta here. Let me say. But I dealt, and this is trying for me to justify this.
And you shouldn't have to. It's fine. You deal with things the way you want to deal with things.
But I dealt with that for a year. The sickness.
Because she lived with you.
Now you got to understand. We have no friends over here in Green Bay.
Yep.
And we had no family.
You lived in quite possibly the worst neighborhood you could have chose.
So it was only us dealing with that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time, day after day, dealing with that cloud.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to deal with the very end part. And I did that with Dad already. I was there with Dad.
Yeah.
And that sucked. But I mean, I do feel not like a man because Jody, my half-sister, she wasn't there either. So she had none of her kids.
Who was with her? Just her sister?
Her best friend and brothers and sisters.
That's good, though.
I know. But I'm still, that is one thing. I'm not a man on a lot of things that I do, but that's one of those things where I was like, geez, I should have manned up. I hope to God my son would never do that to Angie.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's not a man. That's a thing. And I feel really bad that I didn't take Piper, which you kind of look at that like you shouldn't have taken your daughter because she looks so weak and frail. But
yeah, that's what because my whole thing was let Piper remember her as her grandma, not in that bed.
Yeah.
And I stand by you on that.
But here, I want you to know this. So Lisa or Bob, either one of you guys die, Tanner has to work that day. It's only fair because
it is technically fair.
Yeah, you have to have the funeral right here in the studio.
That and it's a little easier for me to work that day because what funerals are, I can be home by 9:30.
Oh, to go to it or
yeah. Like honestly.
And to be honest, can't you just find other ways to remember them? That was an old boss. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. An old boss said that to Tanner.
We had a friend die, and I didn't want to go to Summerfest because there was the funeral that day. My wife really needed me to go because it was a classmate of hers. And I went into his office and said, this is what's going on. And he said, well, I can't control what you do, but there are other ways that you can remember them.
Who says that?
Than being at the funeral. So I would just think about that.
6385. What did they die of? Both my parents died of cancer.
Yeah.
One kidney, one colon, prostate. One of those. Here, let's finish up the eulogy really quick.
Okay.
Not that we've made this break already sad, but W. Bush here cries at the end, and I don't know if I've ever seen him cry or hear him cry.
Finally, every day of his 73 years of marriage, Dad taught us all what it means to be a great husband. Well, Dad, we're going to remember you for exactly that and much more. And we're going to miss you. Your decency, sincerity, and kind soul will stay with us forever. So through our tears, let us know the blessings of knowing and loving you. A great and noble man. The best father a son or daughter could have. And in our grief, let us smile knowing that Dad is hugging Robin and holding Mom's hand again.
Even if you hated George W., you can't help feel bad because it sucks when you lose a dad.
Yeah.
This is hard to transition into this next story now.
Oh,
after
this.
What happened?
I get it now.
What?
I didn't know about Robin Bush or Pauline Robinson Bush.
Okay, wait. What are you saying? I don't understand.
They had a 3-year-old daughter die.
Who?
George H.W. Bush and Barbara Bush. That's why at the end he says, I know he's hugging Robin and Mom. Robin is
I see. And I didn't even put that together. I thought Robin was just another relative.
No.
Oh,
because
I didn't know that.
I saw a picture of, it was like a cartoon, but it was of Barbara and him holding a little girl's hand. And I was like, did they lose?
So they did.
So they lost a 3-year-old.
This reminds me of what I was making my wife watch yesterday. The remark where I got from you when you're like, oh, wow, you guys really know how to party it up when you get...
Oh, yeah.
I go, you have to watch this video of Eric Clapton. The first time he sang Tears in Heaven, he was doing an interview with a woman, I don't know, it was like 2020 or something. Mm-hmm. And he said, I just finished writing a song. And she goes, well, what is it? And he goes, I can play it. Or she asked, can you play it for me? And he goes, yeah, it's a song that I titled Tears in Heaven. It's so weird to think there was a time before Tears in Heaven. There was a world that didn't know that song. I feel like that song's been around forever.
Just been here.
Which, by the way, if you don't know, that song's about his son that ended up dying when he was young.
Yeah.
That's really sad.
Yeah, so that's what you like to do is your wife comes home from a nice stressful day of work and you're like, hey, Mom, or hey, Angie, do you want to watch this song about a dead child? Here, this is the first time he ever played it. Watch it!
You know what he said? She goes, boy, you're going to make a lot of people cry from that song. And he goes, I hope so. He goes, I want them to have that feeling. He goes, but I don't want the song to lose meaning. That's what he said. He was scared that the song was going to lose meaning.
It did, because he stopped playing it. He used to play it at concerts, and then he said he started dreading it because it started losing meaning, like every other song that he wrote.
So I got a little sad, so sorry. I want to go to this. This is going to be great because we can play commercials, and then we're going to transition into a much better, more uplifting story of Ryan Reynolds on Ellen DeGeneres. I
swear to God, if we don't get to that, I'm going to slap your face.
No, we will. We'll get to it next. Let me say this because I forgot to say it. Prepare for the slippery roads to come with Matthews Tire. 1, 2, 3 free. Buy 3, get the 4th tire free, plus rebates. This is a huge event they're doing. Matthews, they keep you rolling. More Jake and Tanner show next. God, that would be interesting. Hey, it's Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. My name is Jake. We are going to be trying to give away $40 here soon. We take from Jake and Tanner. I'm one of the hosts of the show. The other one sitting right across from me. Tanner.
Hi, my name's Tanner. I'm one of the hosts of the show, and we're going to be trying to give away $40 today.
I'm sitting right across from him.
I'm sitting right across from Jake.
We got to give away a present here under the Christmas tree. We were looking for caller 9. We ripped through 8 of the phone lines. Here we are now. Hi, who's this?
This is Crystal.
This is the way you got to take us off speaker or get your phone out of the dryer.
Yes, this is Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Where do you dance at?
I don't.
Oh, not anymore.
Crystal, would you like to pick a gift from the Christmas tree?
Is that what we're doing?
I
think so.
would.
All right, so you got gift 1, 2, or 3. We got to get to Ryan Reynolds. I'm so sorry.
We'll get there, too.
Yeah, we're going to be... Ryan Reynolds was on Ellen DeGeneres. And my God, he's just so pretty and so... Just the way he talks. Crystal, 1, 2, or 3?
Let's do 3.
1, 3.
Yeah.
Crystal picks up the present. Crystal, you open the present. Go ahead. No, you got to do the sound effect,
Yeah,
Crystal.
you have to do the sound effects.
Okay.
What is it, Crystal?
What is it? Crystal, what is it? Describe what you're looking at right now.
You don't know? What do you think it looks like? Is it a pair of tickets to Panic at the Disco?
Yeah.
I really wish you would go. I hope not. Can I re-gift it? $94 prize. Milwaukee, January 27th. A pair of Panic at the Disco tickets. How do you say that new one? It's not the BMO. What is it? It's
you can't say the.
Okay, it's
the Fister place.
No.
Yeah.
Close. Well, anyway, you're gonna go. You're gonna get a pair of tickets to Panic at the Disco. Okay.
It's called the Fister Forearm.
Awesome. Thank you. I love it.
Well,
that's how you react,
Crystal.
You're going to the Fister Forearm.
Hey, we're gonna put you on hold really quick, so you gotta hang out for a second, okay?
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Crystal.
Pfizer Forum.
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
By the way, we do this at, let me just say this really quick. We do that at 7:40, 11:40, and 4:40. Your chance at that. And I never said this. Matthews Tire is hiring for various positions at all 6 locations. People love working at Matthews. Help them deliver superior auto service and apply now in person or MatthewsTire.com.
Babe, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get on board with the fashion trend that I'm starting?
I'm already on board.
Visors.
I was supporting visors back in the early 2000s.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah.
I hated when they became not popular anymore.
Kangol? I think they were Kangol visors.
Kangles?
Type in Kangol visor. Those are the only brand I would buy.
Kangol visors?
They had I think Kangol. I think Kangel. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a kangaroo on them or something. Those were those were it, man. Wait, do you have it? Wait, you're wearing
I had a visor that had flames on it and said like famous Dave's
let me see.
barbecue.
All right, I can
but
probably
these are the most brotastic.
Kangol. Which one are you looking at? I'm going to put the PC on really quick. Are you at Images?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you mean? That's what we're talking about. People remember those, right? Are you looking at that one?
Too?
You're looking at that one? Yeah, that one's not bad. With my thumb rings that I had and my Jenko jeans.
No,
maybe my Jenko jeans were not then. I think I was wearing
one
Luckies.
Of these bad boys too. Go up.
Where at?
The one that's a full brim.
This one?
Yeah.
No, that's very Sam Jackson. I couldn't pull that off.
It has the top out, too, so you could pull your hair through.
you know, I did. Because
what about the furry orange one?
My hair was kind of like this, but it was all over. It was much more 90s, and I had frost tips. So I would wear that Kangol hat with my frost tips stick. Come on. And guess where I put that thing when I wasn't wearing it? Right in my mirror.
Oh, yeah, hang it up on the mirror. Hey, Angie, can you do me a favor?
We have no pictures.
Yo, come on, you have to.
We don't.
You're telling me for 10 years you guys didn't take a single photo?
I mean, we did, but it wasn't accessible. We didn't have camera phones, and nobody was carrying around.
So why were you taking pictures if you were never going to get them developed or printed?
I never said we did.
You didn't take a single picture in 10 years.
No, I don't know. We don't have a lot of them. I mean, everything's on Facebook now, but at that time at Facebook, I was 25 when I got a Facebook, or 26. This is when I was like 19.
I really don't like that you don't have pictures. Because what kind of amazing content this could be.
I have
you with your
I have
cankles.
I have pictures of me doing this, West Side symbols.
Oh my God, you're so, and it was before your tattoos.
We were sitting there, Angie and I pulled off to the side of the road in my black probe.
No way.
And I go, we got to get a picture. And I think, yes, and somebody was with us. I think Hardy was with us. My probe is tinted.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm wearing a visor in that. I'm not. And I got Tupac stickers right on my
obviously
on my Ford Probe's window.
Because West
And we're
Side.
sitting there, and both Angie and I are doing this.
There's no way. Just look normal to the camera.
Yeah,
to me. There's no way.
I think I'm sitting on the hood of my car. It's really
Oh,
embarrassing.
and you brought Angie into it?
Yeah, I did.
God, she was so innocent.
She started wearing
before
Jenko
you.
jeans and everything.
Why do I feel like you had every Crisscross album?
I did.
Yeah.
All one of them.
Then you can still say every album.
I just told my friend she needs to get a visor to go with her fanny pack. All these people whining. Wait. Jake was a white boy gangster.
Yeah, you were a lot like, here, this is what I picture you look like. I'm going to send you a photo so you can keep it up on that screen.
Okay.
And it's,
are you going through Gmail?
Yeah, I'm going to do that through the Gmails.
The Gmails?
And this is how I imagine you looked. And it was...
And I'll be completely 100% honest with you.
Please be. I'm
a little embarrassed. Like, if I were to go back and meet me at that time, I wouldn't like me. I wouldn't hang out with me back then. I'm surprised Angie's parents allowed her to even hang out with me.
No, she was dating you as a joke.
Yeah, definitely.
And for some reason it just happened that you tricked her into falling for you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find this picture so I can just send it to you, but I'm just going to send you the link.
By the way, Ryan Reynolds is coming up in a minute.
Okay. Here's the link.
Along with Ellen DeGeneres' new...
From that right there. That's what you look like. Jamie Kennedy from Malibu's Most Wanted or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's what I was having the issue with. But if you scroll through the rest of those pictures, you just had a visor on, you're wearing a lot of pastel. If you could afford chains, you would have some. And then I think that was pre-high or post-high school. I think in high school you were trench coat farting kid.
Yeah, well, no, I wasn't trench coat farting kid.
You sure?
Yeah, I didn't have a trench coat in high school. I never did. That was out of high school, and it wasn't a trench. Well, I guess we had that argument before. It was because I look at trench coats like going all the way down to the ankle.
You look at flat like trench coats as flasher coats,
right? Yeah, this one, which you're calling a trench coat, but it probably is, but it's the one that just goes past the
Matrix
knees.
Coat, right?
Negative. You got to type in Vanilla Sky, Tom Cruise, trench coat, I guess.
Was everybody into Tom Cruise in that day? Or was this just a you thing?
I don't know. He was pretty weird then, I think, but not as weird as he is now. Where is it?
Vanilla Sky.
It was like this long right here.
Trench coat.
That's not it. I don't know what show that is.
I don't know. Because this one didn't go down to your legs.
No, it went right down to about like the knees.
Well, this one doesn't go down to his knees, at least the ones that I'm looking at. Or is it the black one?
Oh, here it is. Right here. If you can see this.
Yep. I'm looking at the same photo.
That's what it is. Right about there. That's probably just a regular coat for Tom Cruise. He is 5 foot.
Yeah, 5 foot. That's just the end of that sentence.
And I really wanted that look. I'm like, I love that coat. So I tried pulling it off, and I don't know.
Did you grow your hair out to that length?
Yes.
Were you trying to just be Cruise, the Cruisinator? Were you trying to cruise around into Cruise Street?
No, that's the length. I had my hair at that length at that time.
When did you get to flippy hair?
About I don't know. I had long hair for like 10 years.
Really? You kept it for that long?
Yeah, and if I cut it off, I went right back.
Oh. So it wasn't a consistent. It's not like you got it down to a length and then you were trimming it.
And then I
like for 10 years you would let it get long.
Wait, what's the question?
Well, you said you had long hair for 10 years. Now, did you keep your hair at like this length?
For a long time, and then I shaved it, and then I started growing it right back. So like a year later, it was back to a length.
Oh, okay.
But I had long hair for a very long time. I miss it.
I don't know if you ever changed your hairstyle. If I would love or respect you.
I kind of did a little bit. I was combing it different there, but 5 months ago.
I just thought you switched product because it was still spiky looking. I just thought you
butchered that word.
The people on the stream right now, because Jake's sharing his computer screen, the people on the stream can see how Jake likes to spell.
Oh, yeah, I butcher everything.
It's not even by sound. It's just by...
Google fixes everything. I had it this long. This was my length for a long time.
Oh, okay.
It was about that length. But, man, mine was straight he's got a little wave. God, I want to grow it back. My wife won't let me.
Somebody asked me at my daughter's birthday party, this was back in August, and he's like, how do you get your hair so feathered? Because I have perfect 80s hair.
And what did you say?
And I said, it's just God-given genes, bro.
Sorry. That's what happens.
That's just what happens when you're blessed.
God, I want to play this Ellen DeGeneres.
Play it. We don't have enough time.
We have enough time. Yeah. No, we don't.
No. I have breaking news from Catherine Bracho, but I don't want to read it because this is a still ongoing conversation from... I asked Catherine Bracho if anybody listens to our show who are respected news people, and she has responded again.
Oh, she found somebody else?
I think so.
I like how she's just working on this this entire week.
It's been weeks.
Yeah.
No, the last time, the first time I sent this was 8 days ago. Okay, she said, "Hey, Taylor!" Exclamation point. A couple of our Dayside reporters told me that they listen on their way in. Boom. That's all I got. So,
because we have a theory that nobody listens to us over there.
No, that nobody that has a respectable job like being a reporter would listen to our
we feel like anybody,
program.
I mean, usually just meth heads. We have a lot of those, and unemployed. Well, they kind of go hand in hand.
You know what makes me uncomfortable now? Huh. When people live stream our show now with the cameras, and they put it up on their TV.
Yeah, I get it. Hey, Verve, a credit union, verveacu.com. They do something called More Holiday Loan, which is an amazing thing.
I love the More Holiday Loan.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Sure, I can do that because I love it so much. It is a loan where if you have a regular loan, like say you went to a dealership and you're just like, yeah, I'll buy that truck. I'm just shopping payments. And they're just like, here's this. It's going to be 9 years long and your interest rate is 32%.
That sounds like a long time.
Yeah, but you can afford that loan. So you go to Verve, a credit union, and they're going to take that loan. They're probably going to find you a lower interest rate. They can't guarantee it, but they did for me, and I had garbage credit. And they're going to say, and don't worry about paying me for 90 days. 90 days!
3 months, and it all starts at verveacu.com. On the way, we're going to hear from Ellen DeGeneres. Her new stand-up, also Ryan Reynolds. And what he was saying on Ellen DeGeneres. Stop doing that. It's messing me up. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. Matthews Tire is hiring for various positions at all 6 locations. People love working at Matthews. Help them deliver superior auto service and apply now in person or MatthewsTire.com. Turn your mics on, Radio
Oh my
101.
God.
See where I need this talent coach.
Which
Teach
one?
you to turn the mics on before you go on the radio and start running your mouth. This is Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake. Something happened this morning. I told my wife cancel everything.
Oh, yes! Hard no.
Hard no.
Okay.
A couple of hosts of the show. Tanner's the other one.
Yes, hi. My name's Tanner, and I'm very excited about Jake's hard no.
It's not that amazing. I think we've waited so long now that you've put so much thought into it, or not that much thought, but enough
really
thought to
haven't.
make you excited.
I know I was excited the first time you told me about it, and I'm excited now again.
Angie walks into the room last night.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah, but not like that, but close. Yeah.
Okay.
She says, hey, remember I signed to win some wine harvest thing? They just called and said we won something. And I'm like, well, all right, we'll go call them.
I get half.
You might be able to have them, but if you want to deal with this.
Okay.
And she comes back into the room like 10 minutes later and she goes, okay, they're offering this, or this.
What
And
are the thises?
One was, I don't know, a couple events, and one was Betty Bryn Museum in Milwaukee. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe we'd go there at one point, just do those. That would work out. And she's like, that's what I was thinking too. So we do that.
Cool.
And I go, I feel like this isn't free, though. Like there's something about whatever you signed up for. They're just not calling. There's going to be something. They're going to want you to purchase
something.
Yeah.
How many Nigerian princes do you have to sponsor?
Right. And she says, by the way, so those free tickets, I get this text in the morning. A guy from Fire Safety is going to be dropping them off today.
Fire Safety?
That's what she signed for. She's like, hey, sign up for the Fire Safety and you can win this wine thing. Okay, but she didn't win the wine thing. She won out of these three. So whatever. I guess to get free tickets, he's got to chat at us for a minute about how to stay safe from the fires. And I go, okay, well, he's...
What fires?
I don't know. What, does he have fires? Is he
is this
starting
also
fires?
a threat? Like, hey, you should be safe from the fires by giving me $40 a month so I don't start your house on fire.
Now remember, she says it's just going to be a minute or whatever. I said, I don't want him. I go, I don't want to talk to this man.
I don't need to know about fires. I know everything about fires.
Would you want the tickets?
Probably.
Okay.
If it was right down the road and he was just like, I'm just going to talk to you for a minute.
She says,
like,
it's just an educational thing. They're not trying to sell anything, just education on stuff. Do you want me to tell them no? I go, I don't want to talk to this guy. And I bet they are trying to sell us some things. He goes, okay. She says, okay, do you want me to message that Jackie back to tell him to forget about it? And she goes, that might be really good content for your guys' show you could talk about. I'm like, how she's trying to tell us what to do now. And I go, we are going to talk about this most likely. I mean, do you want to talk to him? She said 45 minutes at the kitchen table, you would have to talk about the fire safety. I go, no.
45 minutes? You got children.
That is way different than a minute. I go, absolutely. That is a hard no.
Yeah,
I don't want no tickets. I would rather pay double tickets to go to Betty Bryn than to sit through this Farmer John's safety video. He's probably got like a little video that comes up on the screen. But stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, there's not 45 minutes of content.
And my wife's so
for fires
innocent. She's like, well, they're not trying to sell. Of course, they're going to try to sell you something. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Fire alarms or a fireproof coat,
fire extinguishers,
fireproof curtains. I don't know, but it's something.
Yeah, like I said, I think he's part of the mob.
By the way, if you text TV. You can see us live in the studio. Text TV to 71090.
Text line. Don't do it! I did it, and they tried to sell you really expensive smoke detectors.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not doing it. I wouldn't let him in the house.
Do you know I heard somebody say...
Get the witchcraft out of here. I don't believe in smoke detectors.
They have... that's wrong. You should have smoke detectors.
I'm my own detector in my family.
Okay. You're not there right now.
Well, they're gone. School and work.
But you got a dog. And a half dog.
Well, my dog, the one dog, he's not smart enough. I think Dozer could jump through a window. We got really bad windows there.
Is Dozer? Is he all there?
Is he stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my dog's dumb and hates reflections and shadows and is afraid of the dark.
Right. Yeah. No, mine. He's okay. He's there. I sometimes look at him and I go, I can't believe I paid this much money for you. You're just ridiculously priced.
Corolla for this price, and you just pooped on my floor.
Yeah. No. I get it. What were you saying now? I can't even remember.
they have smoke detectors that you can link up to your phone. And like a smart detector.
Wasn't that somebody's? Somebody called us at the birthday station and said they wanted to do that.
I don't see a need other than just being able to turn it off from your phone in bed, which actually I would pay a lot of money to be able to do that.
To turn the beep off?
Yeah, like if it just goes off in the middle of the night. Actually, that's not good because the best part about getting up and making sure that they're and turning off your smoke alarm is also leaving a space and making sure that the rest of your house isn't on fire.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that thing goes off and you just immediately go up to your phone and hit snooze or whatever on a smoke alarm and your house is burning around you?
They have a snooze button.
They should.
Say,
Why not?
I'm so tired. Can you?
Could you imagine? What a great verbal trademark. Smoke alarm alarms. Smoke alarm alarms.
What are you talking about? Snooze alarms?
For the man who hates getting out of bed.
Well, you don't want a snooze alarm on a. That's worse than my idea.
No. What's your idea?
Mine just not having them.
Oh, no. This doubles as a regular alarm clock.
Oh, so it's just you got to get your ladder out and then go shut it off on top of the ceiling?
Yeah.
Oh, God. There's that one alarm that you put money in.
And like a $100 bill, and every time you hit the snooze, it shreds it a little bit more.
Yeah, well, you can hit the snooze, but if you got 10 minutes from the snooze, if you do not get up, there is no. It just runs your $100 bill. You got to get up and shut it off on the back or whatever.
I just wouldn't put money in it.
Well, then you wouldn't buy it. Why buy it then?
No, if anybody was thinking like for a gift.
Oh yeah.
Eh?
So Ellen DeGeneres has a new Netflix special coming out in December.
Finally.
It's called Relatable. And it's her first stand-up comedy gig, 15 years.
She's really funny. I really like her.
Let's hear it.
A friend of mine was at my house, and I told him I'm going to do stand-up again. And he said, really? And I said, yeah, I was hoping for more of a really? And he said, well, do you think you're still relatable? Just then, Batu, my butler, stepped into the library. I lost my sitcom when I came out, and it took 3 years for me to get back on television. There was this one station manager that said no one's going to watch a lesbian during the day. And I said, well, they weren't watching me at night. What time of day is good for a lesbian? I have an issue with all the emotional support animals that people are flying with now. You're walking down the aisle to your seat, which is 10B or whatever it is. It's like Noah's Ark. There's a woman with a ferret. There's a man with a mongoose. There's a lady with a donkey. I say 10B. Does a plane go back that far? I've never been back there.
She's funny. She has such a different way that she does comedy. Mm-hmm. I love it.
I like when comedians don't pretend like they
don't have money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, even though he, liked to, in front of people.
Louis C.K.
When he said, I'm rich, I fly better than you. Like, it's just for now, though. Like, yeah, I know that. But as of right now, I'm better than you. He tried to lie
for a second, and then he's like, oh, forget it. Yeah, I got a lot of money right now.
I was flying in first class.
Yeah. Speaking of Ellen, Ryan Reynolds was on her show a couple days ago to promote Once Upon a Deadpool.
I have a weird thing against that movie.
Just more money for everyone.
It is. It's really just more money for him, and it's just the TV edit. And honestly, is the swearing, because all they did was get rid of the F-bombs, right? From what we know of.
No, I know they got rid of the major ones, and I think they're doing it so it's, I guess, for kids to watch.
But is it not as violent?
Probably not. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Because isn't the violence just as bad for a kid to be watching than just words?
I would think. But
maybe I'll go see it to see what it is like.
You brought your daughter by herself here, so you love being a dad.
I love it. It's really kind of made me a better person, I think, I sort of miss being horrible. It's hard. Like, everybody has, it's always a challenge. Two kids, it's like, I think of like blinking now as like tiny little breaks all day. It's the dream, it's the best. They're like my buddies. I love it. I love it.
That's adorable. We're going to take a break.
I think it's a good idea.
I like him. He's so charming. I asked my wife, You can understand we're at a different age. We're talking about his looks. And she's like, yeah, he's good looking. I mean, I don't think he's the best looking. She goes, but his personality, she goes, he just has such a great personality.
He's just charming. Try to find something wrong with him. Quick. Say something wrong with him.
I don't know. He's not, he only plays himself in movies.
That's a good character. That's all Keanu Reeves does.
Well, I'm not saying you just said find negative. I guess I like actors that play different parts, like Tom Hardy. Here, I want to... I'm trying to
He's
find the story.
He's going to be Pikachu next year.
Where's the story at?
That's a thing.
Here it is. I think you're going to dig this story.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to make light of a story that we were going to read yesterday and get into it today, but I hate to see one of your top fantasies turn so tragic.
Mine?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
don't tell me things.
There's a 44-year-old woman in Pennsylvania.
Already, number one.
She just pleaded guilty to murdering her 44-year-old boyfriend. I was going to give you guesses on how she did it.
Oh, yeah. And you gave me a little bit of a hint of it's a fantasy. She beat him to death with a phone because of Pokemon Go.
No.
Damn.
2 more guesses.
Strangled him with a Xbox cord.
Negative.
Damn.
One more guess.
Am I guessing on how she killed him?
You ready? I'll just play.
Yeah.
Tonight with a plea in court of a woman charged with the death of her boyfriend as she admits to the crime this morning. Jackie Roberts joins us live from the newsroom with the latest information. Jackie.
Jill and Sean, back in March, Wendy Thomas was arrested when police responded to a domestic call. But they had somewhat of an idea of what they were walking into. Authorities say it was Thomas herself who called 911 and admitted to the crime. But now she's changing her story. 44-year-old Wendy Thomas pleaded guilty to third-degree murder for the death of her boyfriend, 44-year-old Keno Butler. At the preliminary hearing, a detective said in court that Thomas struck Butler several times in the leg with the leg of a table, then laid on top of him in a way that covered his face with her stomach. She also cut him in the hand with a knife. Thomas was about twice the size of Butler. The crime happened in the couple's apartment in the 1000 block of East Avenue.
What?
So let me. They kept saying things over and over again.
Why would you say that that's a fantasy of mine? To be taken down and then smothered by a hefty woman?
She's 44. She's 300 pounds.
Oh my God!
He was 120 pounds.
Oh my God!
Apparently, they had a bad argument because she was drunk and wanted some crack.
Isn't crack supposed to make you skinny?
And he...
I mean, aren't meth that skinny?
And he didn't want crack.
Did she beat meth? She beat it.
So they wound up on the couch where she literally smothered him with her fat to death.
How do you not be able to get away from that? Like, I'm sorry. How can you not get away from her?
Because you always hear moms.
Through,
you always hear
the couch.
Moms picking up cars when their kid is like about ready to get
that
crushed.
Adrenaline thing. They get superhuman strength.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if you feel like you're dying, wouldn't you get adrenaline? It could be able to pick up a 300-pound woman. I feel like I could. If I was dying, I feel like I could. Give me a 300-pound woman. I feel like I could right now, or a guy. I don't care.
Did she?
And I think I was going to die.
Killing him?
She pleaded guilty to third-degree murder. Yeah, no. Because she smothered him.
But, like, she called the police herself. So
yeah,
was she just trying to...
I mean, we can listen to more of it.
Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know if she, like, meant to.
Recommending a sentence of 18 to 36 years.
We think it's in the best interest of everybody involved. We were, obviously, it's an unfortunate situation for everybody, but I think that this guilty plea and the recommendation that we've made to the court will be beneficial for all parties involved.
But of
Do we
course,
have a
the
picture
judge
of her?
has the final say in what that sentence will be.
Yeah.
And for this crime, she could face up to 40 years behind bars. That sentencing date is set for...
I can show you. Here she is. Right here.
Here, yeah. Hit play again.
44-year-old Wendy Thomas pleaded guilty to third-degree murder.
So that's happening in Pennsylvania.
Where is he?
Just give a hungry woman her crack. That's the lesson learned right there.
I just can't believe that she...
A hungry crack woman, her...
She was able to smoke crack, but still eat enough calories in a day where the crack didn't, take all of her food. Because isn't that what happens? Crackheads are skinny. I've never seen a fat crackhead.
Here you go. They're all over the place. Well, there's one in Pennsylvania.
Yes, there's always one exception to the rule.
Take from Jake and Tanner.
Is it now?
Well, no.
No, it's next.
Yeah, we don't have enough time now. But let me say this. Matthews Tire is hiring for various positions at all 6 locations. People love working at Matthews. Help them deliver superior auto service and apply now in person or MatthewsTire.com. So we got to try to give away $40, and we're going to do it next. Take from Jake and Tanner with the Jake and Tanner Show. Just more of it a few minutes away. We are back. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. We're going to try giving away $40 here. We take from Jake and Tanner here in just a minute. My name is Jake. Tanner sitting right across from me.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, friend. How are you today?
That's none of your business.
I'm a little out of it today.
I did that too. I felt really bad because that was like something I picked up from my dad. Where if somebody's like, "Hey, how's it going?" That's none of your damn business, and I do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And I
one
did
of the many things.
Well, I take
that you've gotten from him.
Yeah. And I did it last night at the Piggly Wiggly to like 16-year-old kid that's manning the counter.
And he probably took it. He started crying.
Yeah, they took it far too serious, and I was like, "I'm joking. I'm fine. How are you?"
Speaking of, they scare the bejesus out of me. Teenagers.
All teenagers are scary.
I called the roller skating rink.
I'm sorry. I must be having a stroke because it sounds like you said you called the roller skating rink.
I did.
Did you call the payphone that's still sitting outside, and did their DJ, while he was on his smoke break, answer it? They don't have working telephones in there, do they?
They answered, and I said, "Hey, on Friday, I'm thinking about taking my kids, and I got one of them that's 4 years old.
Yeah.
But I don't want any riffraff, because I know when I went..."
Yeah, and you got to speak their language since nobody's been there outside of 1973.
No, they actually do. That thing gets packed for birthdays and whatnot. Yeah, I kid you not. Piper just went a few weeks ago. The thing was slammed. Anyway, and he goes, "Yeah, well, probably not good for the 4-year-old because we got a bunch of middle schoolers that are here." And I went, "I am not going to get a Mimi made from me. I'm not going to have a Mimi of me."
They're going to take your shirt, pull it over your head, punch you in the stomach.
And I don't want to go there with a bunch of middle school because they, again, scare. And there's always that one guy that's just a little too old at the roller rink.
And you would have been him.
I would have been him.
You would have been the guy doing backflips in the middle.
I remember going to the roller rink when I was younger.
As a youth?
As a youth. And I brought, this is the first time, they didn't have rollerblades. You couldn't get them there. So I had to sneak
for the
them.
$2 upgrade?
Yeah, I had to sneak them in. Because they didn't want them on the track, because if you brought in your rollerblades, that plastic on there or whatever would leave black marks on the ring.
You were a rebel.
I was. Yeah, I was.
You were a rebel with rollerblades.
Nobody wanted those
so you were a
lamers.
Christian rebel.
Yeah.
You would take 2 communion crackers.
My God, I thought I was. Oh my God, I thought I was awesome on rollerblades because I thought it was so fast. Well, anyway, there was a guy there that was way too old to be there. I remember he was.
Angie, check out this. And get around the track so fast.
Well, Angie wasn't a part of my life at that time.
Oh, so you were out there trolling for women, showing all the ladies how fast.
This is like 6th grade. But yeah, no, honest to God, I was definitely showing off. Because I was flying. I couldn't stop low because I took the brakes off my skates because they looked lame.
Yeah.
So I would stop by doing that real quick half turn.
You could do that without breaking both of your ankles and toppling down and getting a
very
seldom concussion?
Very seldom. A lot of times I just ran into the wall to stop.
Were you good at ice skating too?
No, God, no.
No?
I'm not good at rollerblading either.
See, I was oddly good at
both.
rollerblading. Also, I took the brakes off, except I could never do that part where you...
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
So I just ran into grass and did that weird high step.
The weird walk on the grass. Nobody looks cool when they're walking on grass with rollerblades.
I can make fun. But when I went to, I think 6th grade, we went to a roller rink, and my arm was broken at the time, so I couldn't go on rollerblades. So I was just in the middle of the big rink.
You were the weird guy that was
high-fiving people because all I wanted to do was be on a rollerblade on the 2-and-2 skates, and I was just like, high five. And then my girlfriend at the time, Serena, broke up with me.
Lame Serena.
Because I asked her if she could just hang out with me in the arcade portion, and I wanted to play, this was just stupid me. I wanted to play the crotch rocket game where it's an actual crotch rocket.
Yeah, and you can lean left and right.
But my right arm was broken, so I couldn't work the throttle. So I asked her if she could sit there and work the throttle with me while I
You want to work this throttle, baby? Yeah.
And she was like, I'm not going to do that. I think we should stop dating.
You know who would have done it?
Who?
The too old a guy to be there. doing backflips in the center of it. He would have worked your throttle.
Yeah, he would have sat behind me on this definitely one-person children's game. And let me be your Swayze.
I remember we'd ask him to do backflips, and he'd be like, all right, dude, I can only do this one because it hurts my skates, because he had really fancy. And he would do the split. He would go around the wall, and do the splits.
And do the weird...
The splits right around the wall. We were like, this guy's so awesome. I can't wait to be him one day. I wonder if he's still going there. He probably owns it, or he's the DJ now there.
Yeah. Or he's just a regular
Could be.
that goes there because he likes the nachos.
It's like 63 now.
I just think
He
they got the
wins
best
every
nachos
game.
in town. And they're just the regular round yellow chips with the cheese on. I just really like them. They got a different flavor.
Yeah. All right.
No, they're just Doritos that they put some Kraft singles on and then they toss in the microwave.
Oh, boy. We got $40 to give away today. Hi, who's this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, have you played before?
Is this for Jake and Tanner?
Yeah, it is.
No, I haven't.
Good job, Kevin. That's a great answer.
Kevin, do you have a career that you find enriching or enlightening or good?
No, not really.
Let me ask you this, Kevin. Would you rather constantly burp when you kiss or fart when you make love?
I'd rather fart when I make love.
Wait, hold on. Is that that is better? But is it like a constant stream, or is it like a?
No, it's constant. Yeah, that. It's like when you're running.
So it's not just like one, but like it's always just a little open. Like, because that matters. That matters.
It's just a little open.
The whole time, like a slow leak in a basketball.
Just if anybody has a boxer, that's what it's like living with a boxer all day.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you have a boxer?
Yeah, I got a boxer.
Yeah, I mean, it's all day long. Are they not? I don't want to talk dogs, but my God, are they some of the best family dogs you can have?
Oh, you couldn't have a better dog.
That's what I think.
Bites kids all the time.
Mine tore apart a kid. We're putting him down tomorrow.
I taught him to bite everybody under the size of 6 foot.
All right, Kevin, 5 questions. Tanner's going to be out of the room. He's leaving right now. Remember, you can pass if you get stuck. Time willing, we'll get back to that question. Tanner's going to come back in the room and get asked the same exact questions because he can't hear us. He can't hear your answers. Timer will begin when I'm done reading the first question. Are you ready, Kevin?
Yep.
Here we go. Per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house and reports back to Santa who has been naughty or nice?
Elf on a Shelf.
Which Williams sister is younger, Serena or Venus?
Serena.
Which sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
I'm sorry, what was the movie?
Which sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
Pass.
The term pulmonary relates to which organ?
Heart.
In darts, how much is the outer bowl worth?
25.
Which sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
Speed skating.
Tanner! Get in here! Kevin, how do you think you did?
I think I got 4.
Wow.
How many does he think he got?
He's confident. He thinks he got 4.
4? Why? Did you only ask him things about what kind of drugs do you slip in women's drinks and
something that Kevin would know a lot
I would
about?
have got 5 then.
Oh, I like Kevin.
I do too.
He's immune to our rapey pedophile jokes that we're putting him in.
Which we should never joke about that. Your rapey pedophile jokes.
Yeah. No, wait, no, you.
You know how this works. I don't know explain to you. Per a recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house and reports back to Santa who has been naughty or nice?
Elf on the Shelf.
Which Williams sister is younger, Serena or Venus?
Serena.
Which sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
Pass.
The term pulmonary relates to what organ?
Heart.
In darts, how much is the outer bowl worth?
Double.
Just that's your answer?
Well, the outer... What do you mean the
in
outer
darts,
bowl?
How much is the outer bowl worth? You get a point.
Bull!
Yeah, bull.
Oh, 25.
And what sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
Football. I thought you were saying
God,
bowl.
I hope I'm saying that movie right. I think I am.
I thought you were saying bowl, like the whole thing.
Bowl.
I didn't know if the whole thing was called a bowl. So just double.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Let's go through these. Are you ready, Kevin?
Yep.
All right, Kevin. Per recent holiday fad, what spy hides around the house, reports back to Santa, has been naughty or nice. You both said Elf on the Shelf. You both got a point.
Woo!
Tied. Which Williams sister is younger, Serena or Venus? Boy, I love just guessing on 50-50 questions. You both said Serena. You're both correct. 2-2.
Because I think she still plays, right? Serena's still a tenniser. Venus does no longer tennis.
I don't know. In darts, or let me just say, the term pulmonary relates to which organ? You both said heart. You both are wrong. It's lungs. That's what know-it-all Noah says.
That makes sense now that you say that.
And darts, how much is the outer bowl worth? You both said 25. You both are correct. It is 3-3 right now. You both had different answers for this question.
The suspenses!
What sport was featured in the movie Invictus?
I don't know what Invictus is.
I think it means, like, undefeated, if I had to guess. He said speed skating.
That's a sport?
Tanner said football. Would it help if I would have said Morgan Freeman and Matt Damon were in it, or no?
No, I would have said a cop movie then.
It is 3-3. The answer is...
If it's speed...
Rugby.
Oh.
Rugby. You were close.
I was going to say, if it's speed skating, I will slap Kevin. There's no way.
I had no idea. That was just a random guess. I figured
I might be saying it wrong. I'm saying Invictus, but it's Invictus. That's what it is. That makes so much more.
If you would have said that. That sounds like very rugby.
Would you have?
Well, yeah,
because now I feel really bad.
No.
Invictus.
No. I would have said Harry Potter.
Wait a minute. But look at how...
Wizarding.
Wait,
hold on. Do you have the
here.
Scaling question on there?
But just look how Know-It-All Noah spelled it. So I didn't... Wouldn't you say Invictus? Because Invictus is not said like how he just spelled that, is it?
Invictus. You're adding an extra T. Where's the pronunciation? Are you going off the text line?
I was going off the text line.
Invictus.
No.
Invictus.
The movie is Invictus. So Know-It-All Noah is correct on there. I just don't... He's saying to say it Invictus, and maybe that's how you say it?
He didn't even write rugby. He wrote Ruby.
Yeah, I know it. Anyway.
Know-It-All Noah is starting to know nothing. Noah.
Noah sounds pretty good at spelling.
Here we go, guys. This is a tiebreaker question. This is whoever gets closest. You're gonna keep your answer in your head, and Tanner, write yours down pretty quick so this guy doesn't Google it. He sounds like somebody that likes cheating. Here we go. So don't say it out loud right yet, Kevin. Tanner, tiebreaker.
Okay.
How many seats does Lambeau Field have? Go ahead, Kevin. Tell me your answer.
107,000.
That seems so specific. I said 60,000.
Tanner said 60,000. Kevin said 107,000. We're at a tiebreaker here. How many seats does Lambeau Field have? That is 81,441. That's very close, but Tanner,
Are you counting the boxes? Are you counting the boxes too?
Hold on.
Are you doing the math right now? You got a calculator out?
I will do the math.
I was going to do that too, but then I was like,
Okay.
I think Tanner won that.
107,000 minus
81,441.
441 equals 25,559.
Got it.
25,559.
Got it.
Okay. Now, 81,441 minus 60 is 81,441 minus 60,000. Stupid idiot. 21,441. I won! Suck it, Kevin! Suck it, Kevin!
Thank you, Kevin. You were a fun contestant. We love you.
I was gonna write 80,000 because I thought it was, but I didn't want
to be.
I didn't know if I was gonna go too far over, so I thought 80 was a big number, but 80 was my gut number.
Hey, big thanks to Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. It's going to be $60 tomorrow for your Friday edition of Take from Jake and Tanner. On the way. You want to hear a bunch of women on The View fight against each other?
Yes!
Yeah, that's what I do too. We're going to do it. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. Good morning. My God. Busy day. I am, oh my God, we are in the last segment of the show.
Yeah, it is.
That's unbelievable.
I'm receiving a phone call.
Please answer it. It's the Jake and Tanner Show, by the way. Hi, I'm Jake Tanner, the other host of the show, receiving a phone call. Let's listen in.
Hello?
Hey, Tanner.
Hey.
Hey, this is Matt at Tuffy's.
Oh, hey.
Hey, they're doing the oil change. You need an air filter like about 6 months ago.
Of course you do.
No. Nah, never mind. No, thanks. Okay.
Just hangs up on you.
And you know air filters.
They're always telling me that. We were just talking about that.
That's why we love Matthews Tires.
Yeah, Matthews, they just do it.
They have never asked me to. This time, the only reason I didn't go to Matthews today is because I needed to... Tuffy's is across the parking lot.
You need it, like you can walk over there and it's cold. It's like 7 degrees out right now.
Yeah. So, did you see, by the way, don't know what you want to talk about.
Well, I was going to do the Whoopi Goldberg The View thing.
Well, that sounds terrible.
No, it's really actually... Yeah, it is.
Okay. Now, let me read this to you.
Okay.
Top 40 insane things that happened in Florida in 2018.
That's wonderful.
Would you like me to read these?
Well, that sounds like a
full bit?
Yeah, that sounds like a...
Why do you hate the 8 o'clockers? We got like 10 minutes.
Well, we do, but I just feel like that's a great break for a throwaway segment. I don't think it's a throwaway.
Oh, whatever.
I don't think it's throwaway.
Just
I just
know
think it's
that if you're
really late
listening
into
right
the
now,
show.
Jake would rather talk to a brick wall.
It's not true. Which I would really enjoy doing those. Are they just titles?
I think so, and I think they have.
They got pictures with them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay.
God, can we just put it on the big screen? Or we
but not
can't.
their screen.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow when you can do it in an hour with people you're not racist against.
I'm not racist in the 8 o'clock. I'm not racist at any hour. Don't make me say that. Oh, yeah, we'll probably get to that tomorrow.
Yes.
So Whoopi Goldberg was forced to cut to commercial break during another on-air spat. When's the last time you watched The View? Was that a couple weeks ago? You're a big View fan.
I watch it every time I go to the gym.
Yeah. Did you know Joy, whatever her last name is, Bear, whatever?
Camembert?
She's 76 years old. I had no idea.
Joy Behar?
That's her name, yes.
Where did the C come from? Aren't you reading it?
Yeah, what was that? What'd I say?
You were like, or Camembert.
Well, I don't know. She's 76 years old. Okay? So anyway, she was fuming a couple days ago on this. She was trying to talk. She was doing a segment to honor President George H.W. Bush, but quickly it went south. And I don't know who the other girl is. God, who's the other girl? McCain's daughter? Anyway, listen to it, because I just think it's so fun when they argue.
He signed into law the Clean Air Act Amendment of 1990.
Do you have audio or do you have video?
It's just audio.
Okay. Also, I'm fairly positive that Meghan McCain, which is John McCain's daughter, was only put on that show because she has nothing in common with the rest of the girls, and she yells.
Well, I wouldn't.
Because the only clips I've ever seen of her is her
getting into a fight.
Screaming at people.
Yeah, and then that's when the ratings go up, just to let you know. That's how they're getting their ratings.
We're talking about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing. Okay, go on.
He signed into law the Clean Air Act Amendment of 1990, one of the most sweeping environmental statutes ever. Yeah. This president that we have now is trying to unravel everything that he did and Obama did. And if I ever become a one-issue voter, it will be about pollution and the greenhouse effect and
Can
the
we
fact
focus
that
on the president, please?
There's
I
McCain.
don't want to talk about Trump.
Well,
when we're in the moment. We're honoring a great president.
Excuse me a second, please. I want to talk about
But we're just honoring, but I'm not interested in your one issue
I don't
voter when
care
our
what you're
president just
interested in.
passed.
I'm talking.
I don't care what you're interested in
We'll
either.
be right back.
Boy.
And apparently they fight all the time. That's got to be tough because that Joy, she's constantly getting run over by her, that McCain.
Yeah.
How long has that McCain, you probably don't know, but how long has that McCain been on the show? Because I'm sure was Joy on there before her?
Oh, yeah. I think Joy Behar was the original View.
I bet you she gets so mad when that new person gets on that show and runs over her and tells her, I don't care what you're talking about. You need to talk about this. I bet you that drives her nuts. I guess when the cameras went off, she didn't even care if the audience heard her. She was screaming, calling her the B, calling her the C word. She says, I've tolerated a lot of S on this show, but I'm at my wit's end with this entitled CB. Enough already.
CB.
Enough already. Yeah, the see you next Tuesday and the B word.
Oh.
I'm not playing nice
Holy
any
cow,
longer.
I thought Eminem was the only person that put those two next to each other. Those two words next to each other.
No, this Joy does too.
Why is this McCain? Was she arguing just to argue? Like she said, or was she yelling just to yell? Because like her dad hated Trump, like literally requested him not be at his funeral.
I have no idea.
So I get what she is doing, but I get
they
what
probably
Joy was saying.
just hate each other.
Yeah. I
And
get what Joy was saying. She's like, I don't want him to, this president, he's dying. He did a lot of amazing things, and it sucks because we have somebody that's trying to reverse it. I get it didn't really need to be said, but anytime you say Trump, everybody's ears perk up. But I don't feel like this Meghan needed to freak out on her.
Meghan McCain, the ABC doesn't even care. Like how because apparently nobody likes her there, but they like the ratings because every time she gets into a spat with one of them, ratings increase that day.
Oh, well, yeah, well, and I bet you today it'll go a little bit better because every show is talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
And then everybody sent us this. I don't know if you saw it at all, but did you see that George W. Bush snuck Michelle Obama candy?
No.
During his father's funeral? Apparently, those two are the best of friends.
For some reason, that makes me feel so great.
Doesn't it make you happy? That
I want that I want a world where they're best friends. I really do. I'm going to put this up really quick, and I hope there's not a commercial. There is. Because I know a lot of people are wondering what the heck happened to Lindsay Lohan. I know that's on everybody's mind. They're always worried about that girl.
Did something happen to her?
She's in a new interview with Paper Magazine, and she was just griping and saying, the media only finds bad things about me. They don't hear all the good things that I do in the world. And
I give coke to underprivileged children who can't afford it.
I try to take kids away from their parents. Did you see that when she was in that other country or whatever?
Yeah, and then she got punched in the face, and she did like a weird accent.
Right, here. But she actually, Lindsay Lohan has a new reality show on MTV.
Sorry.
Was that me?
Yeah,
okay,
I went, yep.
She it's called Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club, and it's all about her opening a new club in Greece.
In my past, people always have given me trouble for going to clubs, so why don't I just open my own? Boss bitch.
It's Lindsay's Club.
Welcome to my Mykonos. To work for me, you have to be the best of the best.
Lindsay's way.
I want to build an empire here.
Now,
she looks older than what she is.
She's like my age.
Yeah.
Like,
did you miss me?
No, she's a little bit older than me, but still.
I can't wait to watch that.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine if she says, I'm going to build an empire? And she does?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how awesome that would be if we look back at 2036 and I can't believe
nobody knows about Lindsay
Lohan.
Queen Lindsay in Greece. She was a train wreck in America.
She's finally taken us out of this recession.
I think because of her decisions. I think she is a big deal in Greece, like David Hasselhoff. Is it? Why?
I don't think so.
I do. You don't think so?
I just don't think she's a big deal anywhere. I don't think she does.
They're like, actually, hey, let her do this club here. Let her run it for a few months. It's going to be a train wreck, but it's going to be great for MTV. MTV probably bought the club. They don't care because they know the ratings are going to skyrocket.
Ever since Stamos left, Greece really doesn't have anything. So if we're hedging all of our bets on Lindsay Lohan.
Hey,
now.
Matthews Tire is hiring for various positions at all 6 locations. People love working at Matthews. Help them deliver superior auto service and apply now in person or MatthewsTire.com. We're going to get more music and dance. We're going to do it next with the Jake and Tanner Show.